Cowboys fans, please make this 2 seasons. I want to do everything to trade for Arch Manning. Keep him in Texas. So 5,000 likes will unlock season 2. Let's go. George Pickens, CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott, Jaydon Blue, and new addition Tyler Booker on offense. Defensively, Micah Parsons, Shavon Revel, Trayvon Diggs, Bland. This team is absolutely stacked. A ton of new rookies we're going to make superstar. In the future, we have questions at quarterback. They brought in Joe Milton to be the backup. Do we give him a chance, or do we tank to get Arch Manning next season? Guys, all in. I am going to win rings for the Cowboys. I'm going to make this the greatest franchise ever, so buckle up and let's go.
You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Ooh, I've been on the flex since flex zone. Neighborhood all in your eardrums. I ain't never scared like Bone Crush. Boy, I got God, don't fear none. My line busy, take no calls.
Mark these words. This guy on the screen will be a superstar. Please, Cowboys fans, I want to do a second season. I want an NFL draft. I know I can make this team insane. Please, 5,000 likes to this video will unlock a season 2. A ton of storylines on this team. An aging Dak Prescott. We could potentially draft a new quarterback in the next video. A ton to talk about. Obviously, one of the big things, George Pickens teams up with CeeDee Lamb. We got a lot of rookies on this team that I want to go into like pretty good detail. Show you guys who they are. First things first is I do the zoom out view. I go from the middle and I just zoom out on the entire picture of what we have going on this team. So, O-line, you can see Tyler Guyton, Smith, Connor Beebe, Tyler Booker, who they drafted. I think he's like a 79 overall superstar. He was a 12th overall pick as a right guard. They drafted Cornelius, who probably is going to start there. Pretty good O-line. Lots of talent at receiver now. And you got Lamb, Pickens together, Jaydon Blue, who we'll talk about in a little bit, coming up here. He's an absolute beast. Darren Bland, you look at the defense. Revel, a 6'3", 94 speed rookie. Micah Parsons, Kenneth Murray Jr., Dante Fowler. Elam, like, you have to look at this team and just kind of say, wow, this is really talented. Now, I'm going to go position by position because I want to talk about each player. I want to talk about the future. I want to talk about decisions that are going to be made. And it starts with this guy. Dak Prescott. So he's 32 years old. In Madden age, that's old. Now, biggest issues with him, this contract is insane. Real life, not insane. In Madden, completely insane. Because in Madden, he'll start regressing. He won't gain another overall point. Even though 32 is not that old for a quarterback, like I wouldn't say Dak Prescott is a old quarterback. He's not. He's just, for some reason, this game just absolutely hurts you if you're not, as soon as you turn 30. Now, ability-wise, I'm going to try and do an off-season drill with him to get him to 85 improviser. We'll talk about that in training camp. But as of right now, he doesn't really have any cool abilities. So I almost have to look at the abilities thing as a non-factor of whether or not I play him. But his throw power, his accuracy, everything's really good. I feel like they brought him in weapons. He's going to be my quarterback for year number 1 as long as he's playing somewhat decent. And like I said, I'm going to go to training camp. I'm going to try and get him the +1 skill point, get him to an 85 overall so that he can get some relevant abilities. This is who I really want to discuss, because I'm a fan of this guy. I am. 98 throw power. Like, it's hard to like look at Joe Milton III on this team, his age, his size, 6'5", 250, and say, 98 throw power, 83 speed, 85 acceleration, with 2 of the best receivers in the NFL. It's hard to look at that and not go, maybe I should start this guy. And it's definitely crossed my mind. I'm not going to pretend that it's crossing my mind as we speak. It's literally going from this side to this side. It is crossing my mind. What do you guys think? Before I even make the decision, is that stupid? Is it dumb? It probably is, but like, that is probably the best backup quarterback you could ever imagine. 98 throw power, that size, good speed. He's just like different, young. There's a conversation to be had, but I think with Prescott being a superstar, it is a bit of a no-brainer, but we'll talk about it. The running back situation is actually really cool. Javonte Williams is one of the better running backs in the game. Now, I probably and I've always said this about Javonte Williams, I've won a lot of fantasy draft Super Bowls with Javonte Williams. Like when he was drafted by the Broncos, I took him in fantasy drafts constantly. 88 speed, 91 acceleration, 88 tracking, 86. Like all of his stats are high. His spin, his juke, his change of direction. He's just a really, really, really good running back, and he's still only 25 years old. He's been in the league 4 years, only 25 years old. I'm very optimistic. Same with Miles Sanders. Miles is one of the more very similar to him. 90 speed, 92 acceleration, 74 trucking, like a very similar running back that just does everything really, really well. However, they did draft a running back, and the running back that they drafted, my friends that are Cowboys fans really love this guy, especially the fact that he went to Texas. Jaydon Blue, he ran like a 4.3 40, 94 speed, 94 acceleration, rookie out of Texas, 6 feet. This is probably going to be my starter if I had to announce it right now. Difficult to not start Jaydon Blue. Now, that being said, both these guys, even Vaughn. Vaughn's always intriguing. Like he's shorter, but that's sometimes good for a running back, and he's still only 23 years old. He's intriguing, but I do think the move is in Texas. You got a Cowboy, he goes from the University of Texas. He's going to be a fan favorite when he walks in. I think Jaydon Blue is the move, and he's only 21 years old. We'll talk about it. I think Javonte will 100% see carries. Miles, I can't really promise anything, but if you had to ask me right now, Jaydon Blue, that's our starting running back. Wide receiver number 1, CeeDee Lamb. So, okay, this guy, I'm trying to explain just how good he is. It's hard to put into words. He's not really one that you want to put after the catch abilities on, because he doesn't really have his change of direction, his juke, and his spin are really good already. But because he's not that tall, he's not going to get super spins or anything. I just matchup nightmare, deep in elite, mid out elite, and let's go maybe route technician. Just make him an all around route running monster. He's 90 speed. He's not going to wow you with speed, but he's going to wow you with how good he is. He will wow you. 38 million. His contract actually is not that bad. 41 million in 2026, 15 million owed for the rest of this year. That's wide receiver 1. However, this guy will be George Pickens, 6'3", 200 pounds, 24 years old, 91 speed, 94 acceleration, 96 jumping. This is probably one of the main reasons I really wanted to do this video, because Pickens has 98 spectacular catch. 91 catch in traffic. If you make Pickens a superstar, he becomes immediately unstoppable. I'm picturing this. He's 24 years old. I'm picturing this as the best receiver duo in the league, and it shouldn't be close. Realistically, if I do my job, it shouldn't be close. This should be the best receiver duo in the league. Hopefully we can make it happen. I'll do everything I can to kind of find a way to make that happen, and that's one of the main things I'm excited about in this video, but we'll see. As far as a third receiver, Jalen Tolbert's a really solid option. He's just a little boring Madden-wise, and he's a lot like what we already have. That being said, I definitely will play him. I want him in the lineup, but I'm more interested in Turpin. Turpin adds something the others don't. 96 speed, 95 acceleration. He's older. I'm actually surprised by he's only got 3 years experience at 29 years old. But he's 96 speed, 95 acceleration. These two kind of need a fast receiver to go with them. They're not fast. They're good route runners. They're tough. They can go up and get it, but they're not overly fast. So I feel like Turpin is the perfect complement. Paris Campbell, friend of the channel, he's going to play as well. 93 speed, 92 acceleration. Really, really want to get him in the game. And then you got Jonathan Mingo, who is 24. And this is somebody who I'm also maybe I play Mingo. Jonathan Mingo is a solid, that guy was, this receiving core is all crazy. So we'll get to it. We'll make a decision. Maybe we'll mess around with like quite a few of these receivers. I could see Lamb, Pickens, and Mingo being really good. Lamb, Pickens, Tolbert. Either way, we got good problems at that position. Tight end wise, 2 good ones. Jake Ferguson, 6'5", 81 speed. He's a little bit on the slower side. Kind of an old school Dalton Schultz type guy. 90 speed, or 90 catching, 81 speed. Really solid. Sorry, I'm not yawning because it's just like it's 7:30 in the morning. And then Luke Shoemaker. He's a little faster. 6'5", 250 possession. Now, this one's tough. Jake Ferguson's definitely the starter. It's not significant enough. If he was 88 speed, yes. It's not significant enough to go, but it's really good problems because both these guys are amazing. And then you have this dude, Brevin Span-Ford, who is 6'7". Part of me just for giggles wants to play him. 6'7"? Holy smokes. What's stopping me from making this guy my third receiver? His catching and his route running, probably first. He's interesting. Okay, this could be like the random player in the franchise that just ends up being amazing. We'll talk about it. Left tackle, we have Tyler Guyton, drafted last year out of Oklahoma. Ain't no love in Oklahoma. First round pick, 6'7". I don't really see a long-term problem at left tackle. Should be really solid. Left guard, Tyler Smith. You don't have to even explain. Tyler Smith is unbelievable. He's like 24 years old, already one of the best guards in the league. They got good problems on the O-line. Center-wise, they got Cooper Beebe, who's star dev, 6'4", so he'll probably by the end of a couple seasons be like 84 overall. Tyler Booker, he's the superstar rookie that they drafted, nasty streak. 12th overall, 93 speed, 84 pass block. Just an overall beast. Number 12 overall pick in this draft. You've got this guard duo is bananas. And then at right tackle, they have Ajani Cornelius out of Oregon who they drafted, who I'm tempted to play. I don't know for sure if he's going to play. And then they have Terrence Steele, who probably is going to be our starter. He's only 28 years old, and he's actually got decent run blocking stats. His pass blocking is quite honestly horrendous. But we can talk about that and figure that out. Yeah, that's definitely our worst position is right tackle. D-line, University. Dante Fowler Jr., I remember when he was drafted, a lot of hype. He's solid, really good player. Probably won't play that much. Sam Williams is super fast, which is cool. They have so much speed on this team. 89 speed, 91 acceleration, defensive end at 261 pounds. Like, shut up. Shut up. And then they have this guy, Donovan, out of Boston College. This guy's got to start. 85 speed, 88 acceleration, speed rusher, second round pick for the Cowboys. Actually really good stats, and I'm optimistic for him. So he's probably, if you ask me right now, he's going to rush on the other side of Parsons, but I actually don't know my plan with Parsons yet, but we'll get to that. But yeah, this guy's going to be a part of things. This guy. It's not really fair. No. Sometimes when you have Micah Parsons on your team, the world just like, it just kind of slows down, you know? And it's just like, oh, this sucks for everybody else. 91 speed, 95 acceleration, 97 finesse move. Doesn't even make sense. He really, really does not even make sense. He's the most OP player on defense in the game, in my opinion, just because of his speed, size. He can play anywhere. Like, part of me wants to do him to linebacker and user him and have like the greatest user season ever. I'm contemplating it. I probably won't do it, but part of me does want to do that. Peyton Turner. Peyton Turner's tall, quite athletic, good finesse moves. He's pretty good, and then yeah, but it's pretty much Parsons. We got Osa in the middle. Mozzie Smith is young, bronze, 6'3", 91 speed, 74 speed. I think Osa is probably going to be our starter, especially because he's star development. He'll most likely be our defensive tackle starter. They do have this rookie, but I don't think he's going to play. Where did he go to school? Northwestern? Maryland. Damon Clark. I want to touch on him quick. Sorry, there's just so much depth to this roster. He's a pass coverage guy, 90 speed. He's a great user candidate. 6'3", 240-pound linebacker with 90 speed. That's a user if I've ever seen one. 81 hit power. I know I could user him. Probably get him to superstar. Middle linebacker, Kenneth Murray Jr. He's another one who I kind of look at like that. Like 88 speed, 90 acceleration could be a really good user. I'm not certain I'm going to go that direction, but it's interesting. And then you got Shamar James, the rookie out of Florida, 21 years old. He could be a user, but he's only 82 speed, so it's probably not going to happen. But he's at least a little bit interesting. This is the last position that this team is ridiculous at. Darren Bland. Was it 2 years ago that he was like, 9 interceptions? Just craziness. 90 speed, 94 acceleration. Superstar would be awesome. Not necessarily even needed. Trayvon Diggs. Like this is a team of ball hawks. 11 picks. Just ridiculous. Again, I just don't know how many times I can say that. He's 84 overall. I'll probably keep pick artist and KO on him, and he's a superstar. But this is where it's kind of fun. Elam is a monster. 6'1", 93 speed, 92 acceleration. Just like a ridiculously athletic, tall, fast corner. Unbelievable. And then they drafted Revel Jr., who I've had in leagues before. He's 6'3", 193 pounds, 94 speed. Ridiculous. I think this is the best, pound for pound, best DB core in the league. Tell me I'm wrong. Tall, fast. I can just play man with these guys, and it's going to drive people crazy. Even if you look at like CJ Goodwin, he's probably not going to play a lot because he's 35 years old, but like 93 speed, 35 years old. Pride. Andrew Booth, like this is going to be impressive to watch. Up top, Donovan Williams, Israel Mukamu. He is 6'4". He'll start probably just because he's super tall on that left side. And then other side, Malik Hooker, and then Marquise Bell, who is a great user. Ring the bell, as I always say. This is probably going to be standing next to Clark as my second user. Guys, that is the Dallas Cowboys. Add in a superstar kicker, and you have what I think is one of the better teams in the entire game. Now that that is all done, there's a couple things that I want to do here. So training camp wise, we really want to do training camp. And the reason is pocket protector. Like even with someone like Tyler Booker, this is not really stuff that I normally do, but you gain a free, like if you can gain a free dev out of this, what a stupid drill. Oh my gosh, this has got to be the dumbest drill I've ever seen in my life. What in the heck? Okay, it's actually kind of fun. So Tyler Booker, this is all about just reaction time. But if I get this, oh my, no. Okay, I'm trying that again. Well, one more time for Tyler Booker. But okay, if you get something like this with him, he automatically goes up to 81 overall. There we go. Yep, there we go. I can honestly say I've never done this. Has anyone done this drill? Okay, I don't know. I don't even know what did he get hit with a ball? Okay, Tyler Booker is not gaining anything. Dak Prescott was the important one. Yeah, no, I know I didn't quite hit the mark. Pocket presence. Okay, so Dak Prescott, it takes 45,000 to get him an experience point. But if I can somehow do well in training camp here. If I can like move decent. There we go. That's pretty well thrown. Oh wow, I'm quite good at this one. Yeah. I got what, 27 seconds left here? This one's fun. This one is a W. Well, what does it say I'm at? You guys can't respond, obviously. Am I silver yet even? Ah, no. Okay, silver. So I earned a little bit for Dak Prescott. If I just want there to be like a little 1 next to him. Yeah. See how I earned 1 skill point? So because I earned that 1 skill point with him, let's go do some DB stuff too, because I feel like that'll be good with that'll be really good with Revel Jr. But because I earned that, he's going to go up to an 85 overall. That was the equivalent of about 45,000 XP with your old players. We get our first look at George Pickens too. But Revel is just like 6 foot. Like when you're talking 6'3". Yep. Okay, he didn't get much out of that. Like 6'3" is impressive. Yeah, he's got that's a bad business decision. Go up top. And I almost picture him on the outside and maybe like land more inside in the man coverage. Like I definitely think Revel Jr. just because of his height and speed, I picture him as like the far left DB. Oh, that's such a miss. Oh, that was such an easy route. Oh, and that's a bad one too. Okay, we're going to end up probably with silver with him. Even though we had such a good start. Yeah. Well done by Pickens. Okay, we end up with silver with Revel, which is unfortunate. Not shocking, but it is just a tad bit unfortunate. Let's see, we do get a skill point with him as well. Rushing attack, Jaydon Blue. This is just an opportunity for me to show off all these rookies and help them. Jaydon Blue is one that, like, I know this drill is super good for running backs, especially if you're fast. You can get a ton of XP, like 2 upgrades with him. And I have seen people get running back breakouts before, so I'm just going to keep running to the corner. We can talk about the Cowboys season, we can talk about the NFL season, we can talk about college football. Lots of excitement on the horizon, just in general in the football world right now. Yep, go. Jaydon Blue, well done, sir. Yeah, this is maybe the easiest drill. We can talk about whatever right now. I had my best golf game ever the other day. Well, actually, yesterday I had my best golf game ever. I shot a 74, which was pretty cool. Hopefully a sign of things to come. I've been in the 70s a lot more lately, which is awesome. Not that you guys care about golf, but TDBarrett golf, hashtag it. It was pretty satisfying. But yeah, this drill makes no sense to me. I don't know why. Every other drill is pretty difficult. This one is just so easy. But it is cool to see Jaydon Blue just run past everybody, sort of like he is. And just gain an insane amount of points. Because yeah, he'll for sure go up in overall points. There we go. Hey, I like the fact that he kind of can break tackles a little bit. Zoop. Yeah, his spin moves too fast. Good that I'm learning that now to not. What does his juke move look like? Before week number 1. Yeah, see how his juke moves fast? His juke move, he can quickly get from like juke to still going upfield, whereas his spin move is really, really, really quite slow. So I need to avoid doing that. There it is, like that. That's kind of what I'm getting at. There we go. Okay, guys, the Jaydon Blue, very easy training camp drill. We got 90,000 points with him. We get a gold medal, which is wonderful. What is that going to take us to? Yep, 1 skill point. So that's pretty much most of the last one I want to do, which this goes without saying, is George Pickens. He's the new addition on the team. Kind of want to see him run routes. That's such a good route. I want to try and get far upfield too. But yeah, his route running, his size, his jumping, like, I've made him the best receiver in the NFL before on the Steelers, and it did not take very long. And I am completely positive that I can do it again with him on this team. This route's such a good one. This drill's really hard if you don't do this route, and I'm pretty good at the timing of this. That one I missed. Nope, I got it again. Look at Bland, like shoo, shoo, boom, laser, gold. So yeah, he's gonna get an overall point, which is awesome. That'll get him to like 85. So here, this one I'm gonna go. Oh wow, well done. That's the thing when you got DBs like this out here. I'm just gonna do a shorter route. Yep, 200 points. Okay, George Pickens officially 12,000 points, a skill point, and a automatic overall upgrade. +1 skill. See? This is why we do training camp, ladies and gentlemen. That was a pretty successful training camp. Lots of new faces on this team. You'll see right now, like George Pickens, automatically, he already is going to be an 85 overall just from doing that because he gained all those points. Same with Dak Prescott. So if I go to Dak Prescott, because I got a skill point with him, he gets up to 85 improviser, which actually is going to gain him another, like other abilities, like conductor, no look. He now gets 85 overall abilities, which is pretty cool. So overall, pretty solid progression. I'll think if there's anyone else that I kind of would want to do those drills with. Revel, that's going to get him to a 74. We'll see you guys in week 1. We got to make some roster cuts. We got to make a lot of roster cuts on this team. And then we'll see you in week 1. We're going to do our depth chart. We're going to talk about this season. Then we're just going to win. I want this to be really, really, really good. Oh, actually, Joe Milton. Last one. And I'm not very good at this drill, but I just want to see Joe Milton play. Like, I know I'm not good at this drill, but I just feel like he's such an interesting quarterback. Like, with the way I play, he's the perfect quarterback. He can just throw it a mile, especially if you're doing a season with Pickens. Like, look at this guy throw the ball. It's like his release is quick. His power is... Yeah, and already he's showing some chemistry with George Pickens. I'm not saying it. Are you seeing this? Seeing just a little chemistry here. I'm going to try and get 3 here. Boom, boom. Yep, that was a double. 3 reps remaining with Joe. If I go a little that way, I should be able to get 2. Yep, that's 2. Silver earned. If I get, I think, 1 more decent one. There it is. Yep. He'll get an overall point, which is actually a more... For him, he's like the lowest overall guy I have on my team. So for him getting this gold score, it's probably important. And I'm glad I remembered to do that drill with him. Let's go see what that ends up getting us. Joe Milton +1 skill point. Beautiful. Okay, that is going to conclude training camp. We'll do our official presented by TDBarrett Golf depth chart as soon as I am back. Joe Milton, as you can see now, I can get him up to 65, and it's pretty much 2 because, yeah, look. He's over the next one. So he'll actually get to 68 overall just because of that drill. Guys, week numero uno. Let's talk. I'm not going to be starting Joe Milton. Thought about it, then decided to not be an idiot today. Receiver-wise... Is that crazy? Yeah, no, it's dumb. It is. I'm going to do it. That might be a move that I regret. I honestly think that could be one that could be heavily criticized unless... But I just feel like a 6'7 receiver will just like... Nobody's mad at a 6'7 receiver. You click on... You want to see 6'7 receivers. We all love 6'7 receivers. Israel up there. Malik there. Turpin's still going to play. Jaydon Blue. See, this is where I'm like, do I put the huge guy there? Or CD there? I have no idea what I'm doing. Micah Parsons. See, I like the idea of Williams on the other side of Micah Parsons. That's kind of the crew. This whole depth chart's just weird to me. I don't even know where to begin. Ring the Bell is probably going to be my user. And then Elam and Bland there. Okay, that's kind of what I'm thinking as of just this moment, depth chart wise. I like how that looks. I'm a fan of just on paper how that looks. Chubb is on the Browns. He should not be. So he won't actually be playing. He's on the Texans, as you guys know. So he will be gone this game. Let me see. So Jaydon Blue, yeah, for my hyper intelligent training camp. Hashtag training camp. Never thought I'd see the day where I did training camp. It's almost embarrassing. It really is. Not my proudest thing. +1 spin move. 77 overall. Trayvon Diggs is going to get an upgrade. He's going up to 85 overall, which is quite wonderful. +1 awareness. He gets an ability slot. Deep out zone KO. That was actually more important than I didn't realize that he only had 2 abilities. George Pickens already has got 2 upgrades for us. So if I can get him to superstar, he's going to be the most disgusting receiver in the league. It's all in my plan. I'm telling you. George Pickens will change the way you think about football after this season. Revel, he gets another upgrade. Boom! Everybody gets an upgrade. You get an upgrade. Soon I'm going to look at you and you're going to have a +2 speed upgrade or something. Guys, I've yapped for the longest I could possibly yap without it being too much yapping. This guy who I'm playing, he also is a yapper. He's been caught using custom playbooks 6 times. He's a good dude, but you got to watch his playbook. He'll sneak in a custom, and you just know it. He'll be like, that's a custom, and then he'll be like, oh, what? It wasn't. It's a custom. This guy's a known custom guy. Great dude. Love him. Loves a good custom. We got to win this game. Week 1, fun in the sun. Let's go.
Opening play, and Dak's going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
CeeDee Lamb wide open.
And the big play drive.
I think he was. I didn't have time. He blitzed the league on me. I thought he was going to run from there. The reason I called that as the first play, I do feel like I need to explain myself because it looks bad. Okay? It looks very, very, very bad. But the reason I did that is because I figured that I kind of had an idea of what coverage he was going to be in. Yeah, just dunk on Pickens. It's going to be a long season for him. I'm telling you, I'm throwing Pickens more than you. You'll be so sick of hearing Pickens' name, you're going to flip out because you're going to be so sick of him.
Now for the first time, they turn it. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Brought in by Jake Ferguson.
Ferguson, that actually hurt us a bit.
Quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain.
That play was a good. Ferguson was almost too. Shoot. Him breaking that tackle hurt us more than it helped us. Okay, come on, Prescott. We got this. What's he in?
Dak now from the gun.
Yeah, there it is. Those are tight windows, though. My goodness. The Browns are always just. I'm telling you, Browns defense. There is a lot of situations where I am like, I look at it, I'm like, I would rather play so many teams before the Browns in this game, and that would shock a lot of people. But it's just dunked on him. It's George Pickens. Do I get a light? I dunked on people twice with Pickens in the first one. Does that get me? They like it.
Back now, pressure on its way. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. It is caught at the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns finish off their opening
How the heck did that happen? Oh, wow. This could be yards. Yep. Good job, Blue. I like that. I actually like the way he runs. Just even the way he kind of got upfield pretty quickly after the spin. That was well done.
From the gun is Prescott.
Look at this dude. Look at him. Look at him. Span. You said I was crazy. You guys said I was crazy for starting the 6'7" tight end at receiver. Who's crazy now? He was just wide open. Like, you're telling me that a 6'7" dude with 80 speed doesn't have value? Like, yeah, I could start Turpin, but I'm like, Turpin's not 6'7". I'd much rather start the guy who's 6'7".
The gun, they'll give it to him inside. Prescott here from the gun. Prescott now on 3rd down.
It's a good play by Prescott. Fourth down, dude. What are we thinking? What do you guys think? Oh, I'm willing to take some feedback here on what you guys think.
That's just not the right throw to make in that spot.
Part of me, I think I go here. This is just, he's pretty good offensively. Oh, yeah, Miles Garrett got to me. Okay. That's all right. I don't really regret what I did. It was to me, that's a go for it situation all day. He gets ball at half. It's 4th and 5. He just played good defense. Dang it, I should have given Pickens or someone a chance there.
Interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly.
Let's stop sneezing.
2nd and 8.
That's good defense. Just don't allow the big play. He's not the most special offensive player if you can take away the big play. However, if he does get...
He'll throw it. Getting out to his
Oh,
left.
you kidding me?
It's Njoku. He's got the first down grab and still going. David Njoku. And he's going to take this one in for the Cleveland touchdown.
It's kind of sick. It's
The Browns get some
Can't even
late
hate. That was
points in
pretty
the
cool.
lead.
That critical play action for later.
Come on, Ferguson. I need like those. I need those extra yards there, Ferguson.
From the secondary, Grant Delpit on the tackle.
A lot of what he does is pretty impressive.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
There it is. There it is. They're down
And it's
2.
complete.
Good route from CeeDee Lamb. We desperately need 7 here. He's scored both times that he's touched the ball. And honestly, it hasn't even been... Not even like he's just scoring. Like, he is really, really, really scoring. Like, easily, I would say. So...
Here's Prescott, 1st and 10.
Yeah.
For big yards on the right
Go up to
side.
6'7" receiver and just let him dunk on him.
And he takes it just... Another throw for Prescott.
Dunk on him again.
Catches made
Dunk on
down
him
the
again.
right sideline.
Hey, who the heck?
And he takes it in
I
the
told
end
you.
zone for a Dallas touchdown.
You said you're. I know you're saying put Turpin in. Well, are you still saying it?
Time before halftime.
Span 4. Whenever you see a 6'7" receiver, it's not really even fair. You can just throw it against man coverage every single time. 14 all. Let's go.
They'll come out throwing. He puts some air under this one, deep right.
Like, I don't understand. Honestly, I'm
Inside
backed
25.
off. I'm backed off. What does he do? How fast is Harrell? Who invited Harrell? No, I don't. What was his 40? What was his 40 time? It better be fast.
Back to throw it.
Good try.
Gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that's
Low
gets
key,
it going
that was
like
open
this,
too.
You know more.
He's back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And he in the slot right.
So yeah, free agency isn't supposed to be open, and he has Tyler Harrell. That's why I was so confused. I'm like, the Browns do not have anyone that fast. Sure enough, he finds them.
The receiver. And they're gonna throw it on 3rd and long. Escapes the
That's
pocket.
perfect defense. Perfect defense. Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you, bro.
Mistake, that's intercepted.
I appreciate you, Kay. We're in this. We're in this.
You want to take it all in, and defensively you want to adjust exactly what they did to take the ball.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks.
Do you guys see Pickens?
And it falls to the ground.
Man, his defense is...
This is why we hear about closing speed.
I gotta give him just a little bit of credit. I don't want to,
Once he
but
senses the pressure,
his defense gets to you, and it also, like, the coverage behind
get
it
to him before it's released and altered out
is
the
really nice as well.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott.
Yeah, kick rocks, kid. It's CeeDee Lamb.
And he will score.
Kick
It's a
rocks,
Dallas
21-0.
touchdown.
Oh, come on!
Cowboys
I want this.
second
I want this
half
game.
completed
Let's go.
points. CeeDee
I actually
Lamb
hate having
with the
superstar
touchdown.
kickers. That's how impatient I am as a person. I hate waiting for the meter,
Extra point
even
for
though it
Aubrey
makes it
is up and
easier.
good.
That's bad.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air.
Nope, it's over, bro.
Deep shot. Throwing from the gun here. On the move, headed right.
That's so bad.
Judy there to grab it.
We gotta be better than that. We really do.
Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Option give here. He breaks the tackle. Working inside the red zone.
Missed
Right
that.
What's up with contact?
That's
Touchdown, but
horrible.
can't connect.
That's horrible, horrible, horrible.
Third and long for him here.
Yeah, smart.
And he will
Well,
score.
I took a
It's
step away
three-run
from it.
touchdown.
And he threw it. As soon as I took that step away, he threw it. That was well done.
Just before the end of the third.
Oh boy.
Getting a joke. First down, here's Dak.
Should be able to win that. Pickens. Get,
Completed here to Pickens.
catch it and try and go the other
And
way.
he's brought. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets from the 43.
Ferguson. Yeah, Ferguson has no hips. He's painful to throw to.
Now as he gets out of bounds.
Man, oh man. It's like every time he catches it, it's like the world just...
They take away the deeper options.
Everyone else speeds up and he just slows
Consistent
down.
source
He's
of positive
painful.
yardage. The trusty tight end. And it's something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards.
That
on
is
third
such a
and
nice
one.
throw.
He connects
Okay,
down
I'm going to go
the
for
field
two.
on fourth.
I'm going to try and score and go for
And
two.
they hand off now from the gun. And he's skipped. Back to throw. And he will score. It's a
Easy
Dallas
Pickens,
touchdown.
but the negative of that is that I probably shouldn't have scored. Time-wise, it wasn't really a good decision.
Pickens the touchdown. His second
Time will
scoring
tell.
catch of the game.
But yeah, that realistically was not the best thing I could have done.
Setting up to pass. That one complete. Here he is to throw. Connection
Ah,
made to
jeez.
Judy. He'll look to throw it. Throwing deep for the end zone.
Yeah, it's not worst case.
That's a catch.
Not best case, but it's not worst case. Oh gosh, of course he has Tyler Harris. Shouldn't even have him. You're not allowed to sign free agents, but I'll sit my seat.
Dak now from the gun. Throwing again is Dak. Caught, nice game left side.
Timeout.
And they finally
We may
bring it
have a
down,
chance
but
to go
that
for
is a
two here.
big gain. From the gun is Prescott. That one is incomplete. Another throw for Prescott. That is to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Brought in inside
Timeout.
the 20.
I've literally egged him with
He'll go
Pickens
down
how many
here at the
times
16.
here?
Dak throwing again.
Oh boy. Good
Intercepted.
try.
That will do it.
Good try. GG's. Honestly, I'm quite happy with that performance. That was a lot of fun. Ended a little bit sad, but our stats were amazing. It was a fun game. I know the future is bright. Okay, so even though week one was a loss, guys, it's hard to look at it as a disappointment. I think there's a big difference between a loss and like a failure. This game was a success. We lost, but it was still, in a lot of ways, it was still a success. George Pickens had a ton of yards. Brevin Spanford had a ton of yards. This dude deserves, I think what he earned from that game is some armbands. Like I want to give him kind of like a shooter sleeve or something. I think he definitely earned that. Let me go there. Something like that could actually be kind of cool. We could go the double undershirt style. But yeah, when a player has a good game, you kind of owe it to them to give them a little bit more. Like sleeves or whatever you see fit. You know, you can kind of choose whatever you want, but whatever you see fit, that's kind of what you do. So wristband and wristband. and save. Okay, so game number 2, it was a loss, but we still killed it. Our offense was great. Our defense was fine. I'm not disappointed. I'm disappointed in the result, but not disappointed in how I played. We can be better. I know we can be better. We're going to figure it out. The only thing that I realized that I had was I have Sam Williams playing, but in reality, I think it would be cooler for the video if we played this guy. So I'm going to play him instead. That's the only real change. The one-on-one situation.
Dak going to start out going to the air. Being chased out left.
There he is.
He finds his man complete. That's Ferguson.
Ferguson's got no hits. Honestly, I'm not playing him anymore. I apologize. Like, I feel a little bit guilty, but it's, I think in real life he's much better. In this game, he's pretty much an O-line. He has no ability to move his hips, and it's driving me absolutely insane. Yeah, there it is. George Pickens.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
7-0.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara.
After 1 week of performance, got some nice young faces playing for him. Let's see if they can get this going.
Oh, Bell.
There's Chris Olave.
What kind of a throw is that?
The 45 at the 44.
Oh,
It'll be a safe first down on a pickup
what
of
the
13.
heck am I doing? That's a poor reflection on my user. That was thrown. That couldn't have been thrown more at me, and I missed
From the
it.
gun, it's a
Oh,
run
that
for
plays
Kamara.
good. That's a good run.
This
No, that's an
one
old
not
school.
going anywhere. They
If
give
you
it the 44
if you've been playing
for
Madden a long
just
time, you
yard.
know that run play. We've all seen it. It was huge like 2 Maddens ago. Little less OP now, but still pretty good.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Tries the left side and finds Olave.
Good hit.
And he's going to have another
First down.
first down. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And back to throw here. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he's got. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. They'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he can't find. They're going to look to throw.
Oh,
And that is it.
I'm mad for both of us. That was pass interference. 100%. That was PI. But I also think it was a horrible throw, so I'm mad because it was should have been. Never mind. Doesn't matter. Tough toenail, buddy. I feel that. I feel that. That happens to me all the time.
3 points.
Prescott from the gun. Forced out to his left.
CeeDee Lamb. Well
That is
done,
caught
man.
by Lamb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the
Kind of
50.
moving right now, aren't I? I feel like Spam Ford might be a bit of a...
Prescott off play action. Escaping the pressure right.
No. You got, like, you have to...
Taken down here. Great
It's all about
coverage
awareness. You
downfield.
have to have the awareness in that
That one'll
situation
set
to
him
say
back nearly
nope
10
and throw that
yards
away.
here on here. Here's Prescott.
Dunk on him.
And that's
Dunk on
caught
him.
inside the 30.
Timeout.
Now the count. Prescott. And that
Them though, still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
dancing to his left.
Half of this contest.
Rolling to his right. Work in the middle of the field. He's got a man complete.
Yeah, you have
The
to.
Cowboys. Now Prescott. And that is out of the gun. Here's Prescott. And did he get the feet down? Yes.
What's another?
They'll come out throwing here on first down. He finds his man. They'll throw now on the final play.
Got him. Knew that was coming.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Oh, they try a lot.
Please, just pick it up. Pick it up.
I
I was trying.
It's picked up by the Cowboys.
I was trying to hit a clip. I was trying to turn that into a touchdown. It is what it is. Just accept, control what you can control. It's 14-0.
Can't let the defense defense know that they're getting to him.
Yep. One of the more impressive user plays
Winds up being a
of all time.
loss.
Top 3 all time.
Leads to fourth down.
I kind of played that perfectly.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
My user
Tries
is
to
really
force it
good.
in, and it's intercepted.
Like it feels kind of smooth and
And his
clean.
guys
Like,
are going to take over at the
there's just certain times you
34-yard
get into a
line.
rhythm with your user where you're kind of moving away and around. Some days it feels like I can't use or anything. Some days it's like, dang, I kind of do this. This one feels a little bit
From
more
the
like the second
34
one.
now,
Like, yeah,
here's
I
first
do
and
this.
10. Following the interception, here's Prescott. And
Turnover.
Prescott to throw it. And this one quickly to Lamb.
Right there, we
And he's
did.
brought Prescott down. And this ball is caught by
Telling
Lamb.
you, it's 2 games. Yes, we're 0-1, but this offense is
now for Dak
fun
Prescott.
to
And
watch.
the Cowboys, they'll drop to throw. He completes it to
Good play.
Olave. He'll look to throw. That'll be taken in by Shaheed. And he's
The strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going...
2nd and 11. Buying time to his left. He'll look to throw.
there it is, Micah Parsons.
He'll go down.
4th down and 20.
And what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour.
Their execution overall.
Slide.
A breakdown. Looking to throw. Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb.
That's
And I don't
not.
think he go for it here on 4th. They run for it. Here's Blue. And he's going to have throwing here. Prescott. Here's one deep for Pickens.
Look at this
That's
dude.
caught inside the
Look at this dude.
35.
Holy
And he takes
smokes.
this one down almost all the way
Pickens,
to
I'm
the
telling
30.
you, Pickens is the glitchiest player in the game. You just don't
Throwing.
know it.
Prescott.
Yeah.
That's going to be caught. And they
He's got
will
5 for
eventually get it down,
156
and he's
right now.
inside. To throw is Prescott.
Okay,
And he is going to be
GG's.
stopped here
Honestly,
at the line of
unbelievable
scrimmage.
game from Pickens.
And time is going to expire in
Just a
this
good
football
performance
game.
in general. 3 claps, 1-1, 300 yards with Pickens in 2 games. This is a win. Guys, week number 3, as you can see, Dak Prescott is 3rd. 7 touchdowns, 1 pick, 308, 154 a game for Pickens. This, if we continue at this clip, George Pickens will be a superstar. There's no doubt in my mind. You don't have to talk about it. You don't have to you don't have to agree with me. You don't have to, it does not matter what you think. It is just inevitable. I am inevitable. It will be inevitable. If I can continue doing this, Pickens will get a breakout game, even though this game sometimes is just so random with breakouts and makes no sense. He will find a way to get it. Let's just continue to win, continue to get on the ball, continue to egg catch. Ravens are going to be a tough out, obviously.
The key to their defense, though, is exactly what the defensive coordinator told you and I. They've got to be consistent.
He's
Got him again.
Complete. And they're going to have this
And
across
his yards,
the
like,
field and inside
his yards
the
aren't
45.
just
That
yards.
one good for 26 and
They're
a
not.
first
I'm
down.
trying to think of the best way to explain.
A great
They're
job
not. It's not like
pulling
he's
that
just
one in
having
from a
good
guy
games.
who we
He's
know
having like
who
good
really
games that
plays.
are
He's got
like,
a lot of speed.
And that
This,
speed
like-
can work for him so many different
wow.
ways.
That's kind of the
Sometimes he
games
just
that he's
takes off
having.
and
It's
goes
like,
and just runs past people.
holy
Sometimes
smokes.
you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested
job.
catches, right?
Even though he got
Sometimes
no
you have to
hips,
go up
that was
and beat
kind
a
of
defender
showed
for
some
the
hips.
football.
The receiver in motion to the right. Back to throw again. And face a 3rd and goal.
Oh.
And they're going to get to him.
Forward on 4th down, it's a much more difficult decision now. Likely kick the field goal, but if you're going to go for it, you better have the perfect play.
That's
call
your
on
play.
sheet.
And it's
That's
incomplete.
what
They
you're going
cannot
to do.
convert,
Holy
and they turn it over.
Like game on the line, money on the line, life on the line. That's what you're leaning on. Terrible. So terrible.
It's Jackson. And he's going to go down.
Good play by Parsons. Parsons shut that up a little bit. Dang it though. What am I doing?
Here's Jackson. That ball caught. It's Mike. Now it's Jackson.
That's a nice throw. Good hit though. Made up for it.
To throw is Jackson. He's got it complete. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson.
Diggs. Okay, at least it's a KO. It's a KO.
Jackson will throw again. That's complete. It's Rashad Bateman. Jackson now. He's got his target. Now it's Jackson. And this Jackson from the shotgun. Steps away to his left.
He's got nothing there. Oh, come on.
And that
Third down. Shoot.
He's got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown.
Dang, nice throw.
Got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bit of
It wasn't like my first drive. That's, I think, what I need to understand. That first drive was quite good. It just, it ended randomly. Like, I just kind of got stopped. Like, it wasn't really like there was anything, one event. I just got randomly stopped. Oh, that's a lot of yards right there. That's a lot of yards. Good job. Second and inches. I rarely run bubbles, but when I do, they work.
And have him in man coverage. You're going to him, even if he has an elite
Pickens.
defender on him.
Left. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. Now Prescott. And he goes after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have great way with points here in the late going.
There it is. That's a great
And Jackson cannot get away, and he'll go down.
All I can think now after getting stopped twice is just trying to hold this.
Final timeout. So
Try and not let it be 3 scores. Dang it, guys.
Now Jackson. And this is going to be hauled in by the
Turn the wrong way. Big plays can result.
And a big play resulted right there. This to throw again is Jackson. Flush to his right.
But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discourages them from taking
3rd and goal.
Oh my gosh, I
And he's
used it
got
too.
it. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews as the first half is winding down. And the Ravens will extend their lead here just away. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. So problems compounding themselves here on the return. They just give up the touchdown.
When it rains, it pours,
and now they lose the
folks.
football.
When it rains, it pours. The fault, like, are you kidding me? That's what we're gonna give up just to add insult.
Jackson.
There'll be a fumble right before half on the sideline that he just so gingerly picks up.
Until the defense makes an adjustment, takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they
He
can build
doesn't.
on that stuff.
If he's going for that, he knows
But it's
it's
incomplete.
annoying, but we just gotta, I guess, find a way.
We want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room.
And why? What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them.
Here's Jackson to throw.
Better defense. I don't know, man.
As hit as he threw it there, and that
This thing's just slipping from us quick.
Without a license, don't you?
just not enough.
Please, please,
Lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
please, please, please.
Jackson.
Like, why is that so close? See, I
He's
just.
got a man complete. From the shotgun, it's Prescott.
Wow, he just caught that.
Complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
What I hate about this guy right now is that he thinks he's
throw
nice.
it. Being chased out left. He's going to fire one. Corner of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton's touchdown.
I had him too.
Bust.
Kyle Hamilton just came out of
It turned out to be
nowhere.
bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to the...
Throwing is Jackson. To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. They go play action with Jackson. It's caught.
Dude,
Inside the
dialed out of his
25. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard
Oh
line.
boy.
Just
Okay,
shy
this
of
is
the
a
20.
loss. In case you're wondering if this is a win or a loss.
They go play
This
action
is a loss.
now. Jackson. Throwing left side.
This drive reaches the end zone.
From the gun, Jackson. There's Flowers. He's got it. Touchdown, Ravens. Tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football. Throwing. Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep left side.
Heading up.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
Good job,
And
Span.
he'll get to the air again. Prescott. Looking left sideline. It's complete.
No, this is literally just me
So
just
in
trying to
Raven
get stats.
territory, the 30-yard line. Here's Prescott.
Look at this dude.
Side, it's complete.
He's my second favorite receiver. I really like him.
Slip is what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Prescott now sliding out of the pocket. And into man in motion right. Running the jet sweep is Prescott.
In this case, it didn't.
Why is that block shit like that?
And he's brought
Okay, good
down.
game. It's going to
Can't
be
do
28-0.
anything.
Hey, guys, just a nice casual 28-0 loss. That was one of the worst losses I've taken in a long time. I actually don't know if I feel... I don't really know how I feel about it. It's like I have this kind of weird feeling that, like, it was... that I could beat that guy. Even though, and I know that seems ridiculous to say, because the score obviously proves otherwise. But I don't feel like he's that much better than me, and I do feel like I'll beat him next time. And I haven't lost confidence in this team. I haven't lost confidence in this season. I still feel very confident. So, one game at a time. Figure it out. We got Revel in here. He's done well. I think I need to focus a little bit more on man coverage. I've been heavy on the zone. But in reality, I think man is going to probably treat us better if we can go man press Micah Parsons and just hope that Micah gets to these quarterbacks. That's something that I think could really work for us. Receiving wise, I still have 369 yards with him. Span Ford is having a really good year. Lamb could get the ball more. But yeah, Span Ford, both these guys have had significant impacts. Everyone who I want to be good is good. I'm just not good. And I need to get good. I need to find a way to be good. And I need to turn this around. It all starts with this game. Lock in, folks. Lock in. Get out there. There we go. There we go. Because yeah, as I was saying, I think defensively, this is a team that could thrive in man. Like, just man press. I talked about how good my DBs are, and that's just me completely forgetting what I'm first. So thank you. Almost took the ball. Obviously, I need to play better, and I need to keep my user on the running backs. And I do think man press is going to be the ticket, and I'm going to sound like a broken record, but I do.
It's his running back. And they haul him down just
Okay, I'm getting a little dotted. There we go. There we go. Because it allows Micah Parsons to work with 4 linemen. Which means the mismatch is like, he's not going to be double teamed as much because there's 4 on the line, 3 on that one side.
Another try following the sack.
Oh, that's so bad. Oh,
Running in the red zone.
On the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
He's dropping back to throw.
Nope.
The shot to the
They're
end
done.
zone is incomplete.
These are the opportunities that make or break you.
Passing game on that
They really
recalibrate.
make or break you, and they make or break a season. He's gonna
They've
run.
held him out toward goal. Here's a give straight up the middle. Goes up and over for the touchdown. The Giants finish up an excellent opening play, and Dak's gonna throw. Throw secured by George Pickens.
There it is. Nice throw.
And a massive hit
It's
at
like
the end
400
of that
yards
play.
in the year.
Maybe, but he hangs
for
on
Pickens.
through it. He's still able to get
Already
that
at the
first down.
beginning of week number 4.
One play
So I'm
and
just
his
not in a
target
place
already
record-wise
in
to just
enemy
be throwing
territory.
up
Now for the
anything,
first
to
time,
throw
they turn
anything
to the rookie
stupid.
from Texas.
There it is.
Jukes his way into the
Yeah.
clear.
Good first.
They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Dak now from the gun. Completed to his running back.
Yeah, that's a nice play too.
They're gonna mark
Okay,
him
we're
at the
moving pretty
14.
quick.
He goes
You
as
gotta
he
keep
gets
up. I
19
can just,
yards.
I realized
That's
on
good for
his
Cowboys
first drive that this
down.
game was gonna be a sweat. And I gotta treat it like that.
First down, here's Dak. He's on the move.
Oh, good try.
Throwing again is Dak.
Fall forward, CeeDee Lamb. Well
Down
done,
nearly to the
CeeDee
end
Lamb.
zone, instead stopped at the 2.
Need that from him.
And Williams. And he's 2nd and 1. They'll look to run with
boy.
Williams. And they've got him behind the
Oh
line
boy,
for
the
a
run
big
game's not
loss.
working right now in the red zone at all.
It's a
A good thing.
Prescott will look to throw. Escapes out to the left. Gets out of trouble. Escapes the pocket.
Okay.
That's much too high.
I'll take my
in the
points.
end zone, incomplete. Took his
Tried to
shot
run
6 that
twice.
time.
Just
And
a
that forces
lack
them to 4th and
of
goal.
a severe lack of red zone
His kick is
offense.
good.
Plagued me in
And it's dropped back down
last
now
week.
to a
It happened to me
4
3
game.
times in the red zone where I got stopped, and then this week it's starting the exact same way. Just cannot get the ball in the end zone. It's one thing to have cool plays. It's one thing to make good reads.
You come away with 3.
The game is quite simple. If you can't
His
score,
return starts at the 5.
you're gonna lose every single time.
And pretty back now, pressure on its way. Taking
Please,
a deep
please.
shot here.
Spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
Catch is made. It's Jalen
It's a nice
Hyatt.
throw.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He's on the
Ooh,
move.
that could have been a fumble.
The Giants
He
using their
dove head
first
first right
timeout.
at us.
Throwing from the gun here. That's caught for the first. Pass play coming here. From the red zone now.
Oh
Gets it
boy.
towards the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, that's one that's gonna
He
hunt him.
literally
There's no
almost just
question
dotted me
about
there.
it. A drop touchdown
He
in the
has
end
been
zone. Now that's the
everywhere
toughest
here.
part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Pocket isn't holding up.
Halftime, our ball. We're gonna be down by a few. Huge play right there. Absolutely huge. We get ball in half. Him not scoring. He had no timeouts left. Now a touchdown. We take the lead.
Dak off the play fake. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. From the gun is Prescott.
Oh boy.
And this is going to fall. Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. Complete
There it is.
beyond the marker.
That's a
And
nice
they'll
throw.
take him down at 1st and 10, Prescott. On the move, headed right.
The gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Ah, come on, Ferguson.
Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Why is my entire team just
Cowboys signaling for
exhausted
their
here?
first time out.
We are just completely exhausted.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down
Oh
here.
boy.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott.
There it
He
is.
has the first over the middle.
That's a nice throw.
And he's taking. Here's Prescott, 1st and 10.
There it is. CeeDee Lamb.
Got it on the
Find him.
And he
Thing is, our
nearly
red
takes it
zone's
to
been
the
so
red
bad.
zone
Like,
before going out.
part of me just wants to play like really
19-yard
aggressive
pickup,
and try
and
and
that's gonna
score
move the
from
chains.
here. Like,
Offense
try and hit a
set
corner
for
rather than
1st and 10.
running and trying to get closer. Just be like, hey, let's try and run something where I can score right
Another throw
now.
for Prescott.
There we go. That's a really actually.
Dumps it off to his
sick
running
play.
back.
But
they
that's
get this
exactly where I
down to the
don't want to
7-yard
be
line.
with the way my offense is.
That's a
going.
pickup of 17 yards, partner.
Just
and
has
it makes
not
it
been a
1st
good
and goal.
distance for us.
To this day, Idelsman, they get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go.
See what I mean? It's just not a good distance for us right now.
And the pressure drives them backwards.
The coverage is crazy. The D
First
line
and goal,
seems
you take a
crazy
sack.
in these
I got
spots.
nothing
Like,
good to say about that. So let me
nothing
flip it over on the
seems to
other
be
side,
working.
Where you got everything good to say. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to get them behind the sticks. You want to knock them backwards. And now you put
oh my gosh! As I talked
alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Please, such a sick play.
And he's got it in the end
Such
zone.
a sick play from Dak Prescott. Oh my gosh. Rolling out. Fine. It took a while for Ford to get open, but he eventually does. Okay. 10-7. We took a lead.
And you go out and execute.
Got it, man. Robinson has it. Back to throw now. Big catch is made, and he got
Wow.
the feet in too.
Absolutely.
He's
He's
an
absolutely.
18-yard gain. Working inside the red zone. Flush down out to his left.
Got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board.
And he's going to take this across. Touchdown,
Dang.
New York. Here's Williams to start the drive. Escapes a defender. Prescott here from the gun. Brought in by Jay Ferguson. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Now to throw. Finds a man right side. A lot of grass ahead. And he's able to move it
Needed
past
it.
the 40. He'll look to throw it.
Span Ford.
Makes the grab in bounds left side.
That's a
Give
laser.
him 20.
Play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Forced it to his right.
I feel like I gotta
And he
try
just
and
gets
play
rid
for
of it.
OT.
Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk
Oh
there on
gosh,
first
the thing is, because I have
You
no
hear so many
timeouts,
programs all around the league
it just
talk
changes
all
things.
about the ball.
The no timeouts thing.
With discretion, a better part of valor in a lot
Changes
of cases. And
everything.
Right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Do it!
He pulls in a game-winning
Oh
touchdown.
my
Almost
gosh! Okay. That was sick. I honestly was very
Crucial point
willing
after to stretch the lead beyond
to
the field
play
goal.
this one out and go to OT. I saw that guy was sitting kind of in the back corner. I throw it. CeeDee Lamb clutches up. Could be GG's.
One final shot here. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No
GG's.
miracles
Crazy
on the
enough you
final
almost
drive
caught
today.
that. Okay,
This
Thursday
game is
night prime
over.
time. That was a battle, but at the end of the day, we found a way. GG's. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, following the big win last week, that was fun. I feel like that guy played super good. We just had a money drive, and we found a way to score on a money drive. Not always the case, not always something that I'm able to do. But when I am able to do it and I am able to clutch up, always a good feeling. George Pickens gets an upgrade. He's going to go up to 26. He had a bit of a more quiet game. More just I wasn't willing to risk an interception on that left side. Sometimes I am. If I'm up in a game or if my record's really good, I'll be like, oh, I'm much more likely to be willing to throw an egg catch and click on and come back and grab it and la 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 la. When things aren't good, it's tough to do that. 2-2 Steelers week. We got the Steelers and the Lions before the bye week. Win these, we're 4-2.
They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it.
There it is.
And he'll get this. They go again with Blue.
There it is. Good run. Trying to start out, not that Jaydon Blue needs to be the main event of everything, but I definitely want him to be a big part of it.
For some defensive fronts, playing the run is not the priority. It's playing the pass.
There we go, Pickens. Such a good route. Such a good route.
Throwing, Prescott. Pressure. Prescott down.
Flush for big plays and first downs early. Not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get back kind of into.
And he can only manage
Trying to get
this
back
to the
into some
45
general population
well
here.
short of the first.
Oh boy, I just can't get out of my own way, folks. I really, really, really can't. I continue to just struggle.
Prescott.
There it is! That's
Taken in
so
by his
good.
big tight
That is
end.
season
And he'll wind
saving.
up getting this one
Dramatic
right
early
down
in week
inside the 20.
5.
So after the
Season
big play
saving,
on
I
fourth,
promise.
here's first and
Oh,
10.
I did that. That is job. Fourth down. Could not afford to go down early again.
And a second from the shotgun. It's Prescott. He hits Blue. And he'll take it into the end zone for a
7-0.
Cowboy
Good opener.
touchdown.
Very
A
good
great
opener.
play there.
Okay.
His first career
Ooh, stretch
NFL
out the shoulders.
touchdown. And the Cowboys post the first
Relax
points
a
of the
little
ball
bit.
game as
Talk
they
to
take the
yourself.
lead here in this
Tell yourself
second
it's going to be
quarter.
okay. And then just
Aubrey
continue to
good
play.
with a P.
Got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Missed it.
He takes this one down.
Okay, one play at a time. Our defense is going to get better. It's not good right now at all, but it will get better.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Quick slant here to Woods. And again, he'll drop to throw. Another targeting catch for Robert Woods. And all Johnson is not going to get 2nd and 3. Flushed out right.
Appreciate you, dude.
Oh, he tried to fit it in.
I appreciate you. Everyone runs that same combo. I hate that play. I was even running it the first few weeks. I hate myself for even running it. Kick rock Steelers. 14-0.
Takes this one back into the end.
Enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute zone and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
That's complete. Now a play fake here on first down. Eluding the
plan. He's got to fight through it and show him what he's made of.
Oh, boy. Whoa, did he glitch?
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. DK
Maybe I put him in flat. I don't know what the heck that was. Oh, I wish that didn't happen.
Prescott to throw it. Dancing to his left.
But they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Down to the 10.
I hate
And he's
this
going to
game.
be out of bounds.
I hate
all
this
the way
game.
down
I hate
to
this game. I hate
2.
this game.
So close. So we've hit intermission.
Oh.
It's halftime.
And honestly, if it wasn't
This is
such a
the
sick play,
NFL.
I'd just go out
It's
of
a
bounds.
presentation of EA
It was just
Sports.
too cool of a play to just sit there. I had to try and finish the clip, and that guy, of course, comes out of nowhere.
Welcome back, Charles and I.
Okay,
settled into the booth
14-7.
ready.
First half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here.
Passing lanes, they've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
That's into the hands of... Now the ball
Thank you.
comes loose.
Right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance.
Now here's 1st and 10 at the 38. And
Play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think,
they'll look to throw again. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he's going to have another first down here. A first down carry here for Johnson.
his runners run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens.
Wow. Oh, nice throw.
The halftime lead now evaporated. We're back to level following that touchdown a moment ago.
And that shouldn't change their mind.
Prescott from the gun. Being chased out left.
A lot more yards than I thought I was going to get out of that.
On first down, it's Blue. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. They'll try and run again with Blue. And they'll try to throw now. Prescott. Forced out to him, and he can't get it. Now Prescott. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they'll be inside the 35.
It's pretty much 5 yards to win. Yeah, I'm going for it. It's 5 yards to win.
Here's Dak. Oh, look at this. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six. To throw, Prescott. That's complete to Lamb.
Okay.
Now the Cowboys
forget everything that just happened.
As they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming
if I score, I can tie it. Yes, I was in a really good spot 2 minutes ago, and yeah, I'm not in it anymore, but...
Now a shotgun handoff, Blue. And now, here's Prescott. Left side to Lamb. Timeout. Now Prescott. Escaping the pressure right.
Coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again. Didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
Steps away to his left. It's in.
I hate this game. Yeah.
Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Whoo, boy. Okay, that's going to change things a little bit.
This entire
desperation time. Prescott on fourth.
Good game. I suck. I don't know, guys. There's a lot of season left. I shouldn't have lost this. Boy, I don't know what's wrong with me. It's like I feel very good at the game, but in a much greater sense, I feel absolutely horrible at the game. Like it's a real conundrum mentally, and I got to get over it, and I got to go on a win streak. I don't know how I'm even able
He's
to
going to
do
be
it.
hemmed in and brought down right now at the line of scrimmage.
Okay, at what point do I tank for Arch Manning? Is that where this is that where this is going, guys? Oh my goodness. Oh, I don't suck at the game. Like, I don't think I do. Like, that one was just that. I just sold that. Like, in every sense of the word, I sold it. I had it and I lost it. That's called selling a game. I sold it for less than it was worth. Week 6, it's a constant battle with, like, I don't know why I don't feel like I have any momentum. I don't know what is going on. I am a disaster. Part of me wants to, you know what? Why not? Joe Milton. Maybe this is stupid. I'm going to play Joe Milton for a game. Wish me luck. We're 2 and 3. We need to change up. Let's go. Okay. Joe Milton starting for no reason other than just... Good try. He's starting because I'm cold. Cold as ice. We need a switch up. We need to go on a run. And I feel like this maybe is kind of what we need. Probably isn't, but he throws a great ball. He really throws a good ball.
This year, expects to take that blanket off and just be one of the top tight ends in the league.
Tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on.
Go up top. Can't be afraid. I can't be afraid. I gotta try and take this entire season into my own hands and just play a fearless game and just let Joe Money Milton just be Money Milton.
Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses?
Here's Goff. That's caught. It's Sam Laporte.
Tight end. Now gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
No, that's good defense.
That is not going to be
Okay, that pick does not matter if I stop him right here.
On fourth down, Goff.
Goff's got absolutely nothing. Okay, hey, defense, nice to meet you. Like, this is what we're supposed to be doing, stopping people with Micah. Well done.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Open man right. Milton.
Look at that.
That is into the end
Milton's always kind of gross. First drive did not end how I would have liked it, but then a good defensive stop put us back in a decent situation. My goal right now, all I'm thinking about is 500. 500 football. We can get that. We're okay.
Now it's gone.
Good hit.
Side caught by Gibbs will try and pick it up.
I actually would like one of my favorite offenses to play against, which didn't used to be the case. I feel like Bunch, when Bunch was super meta, when Bunch was really meta, I used to like really struggle against it, and then I put a ton of time into figuring out like how to stop Bunch. And now I would say when people run Bunch against me, I'm like happy for the most part. Like, that's why I play K3 pretty well. Like some of the guys who are big Bunch players. Look at this, people. What I struggle against is trips. You bring trips on my field, I'm not okay. Like I'm a complete disaster. Total disaster.
Here we go on fourth. Goff.
Here it is.
Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. He's still on his feet. And the return will be stopped.
Okay, this is going actually shockingly well.
Here's Milton. Flush to his right.
Joe Money Milton. Why do I love him?
Good coverage down.
Why is he so cool? I just think he's like, it's hard to keep him on the bench.
To throw is Milton.
Especially in a season where I'm like, I could easily not make the playoffs here. There it is.
Throwing is Milton. And he'll take it into the end zone. Out of the gun. Gone.
Come here. Holy smokes. I actually don't know what's happening with my defense.
To throw is Goff. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
What?
And they take possession.
This is a bag. I'm happy.
Away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
Look how happy I am. We're winning a game, and it doesn't even feel like I'm not super stressed out or anything.
To throw, it's Milton. Sliding out of the pocket. And second and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Here we go. Timeout.
A nifty bit of scrambling.
He's got 4 for 60.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And this one, he'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Oh, good arm strength.
It absolutely starts with finding some way to put
Look
together a
at
touchdown drive here.
Look at Micah Parsons.
Again, Goff is intercepted.
Just look at him.
Jair
Just
Elam makes
look
a
at him
pick,
for
and
a
the
second.
Cowboys are gonna have a
Holy
short
smokes.
field here as they'll take over right
I've
at
never
the
seen
50.
such a snug.
And that
He
one's
is
gonna sting.
immediately.
First play
How can
of
we
the
go
third
from
quarter
so
and a
bad
turnover.
And you
to
have to know
so
that
good? I
at
think
halftime,
man coverage is
they
good.
spent a
I
lot
know.
of time going through their
I got
checklist
this.
of
Don't
what
worry.
they
I got
wanted
this.
to accomplish.
Is very key.
Crucial.
Here's one deep for Pickens.
Are you
He's
kidding
got
me?
it. Hit the
Clip
15.
that. You can clip that if you want. You don't have to. Depends if you're bored. If you're looking for something to clip, that might be something kind of clippable for the intro. Oh my gosh. Pickens. That was gross.
Just beating the play clock is Goff.
Good job,
Oh, the
Parsons.
ball comes out from the gun on third down. Goff.
That should be
Pass
easy.
is intercepted for the
Okay,
fourth time today.
let's use this
Picked up
as
by
the
Marquise
beginning.
Bell, and the return
The
across
very
midfield
beginning of
into
a
the
beautiful,
46-yard line.
beautiful love story
Certainly feels
between
like
the
this
Cowboys
defensive group has figured this
and
guy
myself, where we are both happy, healthy, and love each other. That's what I want this to be. Hopefully he doesn't quit. I want another drive. It looks like he is probably going to be conceding the game. But I'm proud of this. Proud of this game. Okay, this is going to be a big test for us. That game we absolutely needed. This 49ers user super solid. Not an easy out whatsoever. Not that anyone's an easy out in these franchises, but this guy, more than any of them, is just so far from being an easy out. He's won Super Bowls. He's done a lot of good things in these leagues. Knows what he's doing. Don't need to say even much more than that. Micah Parsons, we're getting pretty good production out of him. Can't be mad at how he's playing. He's been solid for the last few weeks, which is wonderful. Shavon Revel has been really good as well. I do want to start using, what was the one? What was I going to say? I want to start using my staff points on progression. So, like, manage staff. Just trying to use it on offensive development, just to try and get us as good as humanly possible, as quickly as humanly possible. Especially for the quarterback, if I am going to run Money Milton for a little bit, I really want him to have that. Same with my receivers, because Pickens is obviously such a big part of this operation. He's one of the best receivers in the league. I think I need to just take a breath. I don't want to be tanking for Arch Manning. I'm not there yet. We got to win games. And I know we can win games, but our schedule is a gauntlet. So buckle up here, folks. Buckle up.
They begin with a carry for Blue.
Ooh, there we go. You know what's cool about Blue being on the Cowboys? Is the Cowboys uniforms are blue. So Blue plays on the blue team. I really love that. I don't know why I love that so much. I just think it's so relevant, isn't it?
Looking to throw. Milton.
There we go. Pickens just
Pass complete. George
Usually Fred
Pickens
Warner
with
is
it.
like an auto
And
KO.
they take
That
it
was
down
very
before
clutch of him
he
to hold
gets
on to
into
that.
enemy They'll run up the middle here with Blue.
Done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Pickens.
Here's Milton now to throw. Flushed out right. And a big
How
They'll
can
try and
someone do
throw
this?
for it here.
I just don't
As he
understand
throws,
what's
and this is
going
going to
on.
be incomplete. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense
my
holds
goodness.
firm here
Okay.
on the opening drive of the night.
Now I get to face trips for an entire game. This will be fun.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And in
Front order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they
back to throw, Purdy. And a fumble, really. Third down, here's McCaffrey.
It's actually
And he
really
will be
smart right on
very
third
close
down.
to a first down.
But it gives
I
me
see
a
the
chance
closed
here.
fist of the referee.
Like, it gives
And
me a
that means
chance here to
fourth
make
down.
up for the fact that I
Bold play
got no
call there on
points.
third.
Dude, snap the ball. Is he taking a flag?
No, they accept the
He
penalty,
didn't
of
snap
course,
it.
and push
He's
the
taking,
offense
wow.
backwards
That is
again.
craziest
And the
thing I've ever
first
seen.
play
He
will
has
be a
so
field goal
little
drive.
respect for me. I've never
It's
seen
just a
anyone show
35-yard
less respect
attempt
for a
from the
human than
left
he's showing
hash.
for me.
York able
He
to
doesn't
see
think
this
I
one
can even
through.
score.
They go with Blue between the tackles. On the give, this is Blue.
There it
And
is.
he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
I think the one player
Second
that I'm,
quarter,
like,
2
kinda
minutes
done with
remain,
is
3-0 our score.
the tight end. I think I need Luke in the game.
Now Milton. Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens.
There we go. All
And
forward.
he takes it down
George
to the
Pickens, first
10-yard
down.
line. They hand it off. It's Blue. And he is into the end
Okay.
zone for a Cowboy
7-3.
touchdown.
Well done.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the
Yeah,
same
Micah
lines as
Parsons.
you.
Well done, sir.
This amount of time, don't be compelled.
Comes
play
down to
too
this
safe.
drive, this
There's a
game,
chance to get points
and this
on the board.
season
Press it a
actually.
little bit.
More so than
Especially
just
since the
this game.
touchdown
This
here gets you
season
the
could
lead.
come down to this drive.
First
As
play of the
dramatic
drive
as
goes
that
the
may
wrong way.
sound,
Here's 2nd and 12.
this
In
is
motion,
big.
the tight end. Purdy from the gun. Got a man right side. It's
Covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this
Come here.
case,
Oh my gosh. The last two games, our D-line is maybe the most impressive. Our D-line is what I pictured our D-line being. Completely and totally unstoppable. And that's what this needs to be. I need those stops because my offense is never
Take it
perfect.
right on the 30. And he'll Milton. He hits Blue.
Good job, Blue. Fall forward,
And
Blue.
they're gonna
First
have
down.
this
Automatic.
across midfield
First down.
and inside. Back to throw now on 1st down. Open man right side. It's Lamb.
Oh, okay, I think I'm
And
on mistake
offensively,
three.
they'll take the.
I think my chances of getting
So
7
on
here,
2nd down, the field goal
almost
unit is
0.
on here as they try to get 3.
I'm much
before
better
half.
off just taking my points, taking the 7-point lead to the half.
And this is right down
Our
the middle
defense
as he
has been
puts
good
it
and just
through.
kind of going
And they
for
push
it.
the
I'm
lead up to a
getting more
touchdown
mature
now
every
at
day.
10-3.
right down the field coming out of the half.
That's to the first round. Shotgun now with Purdy.
Yep, good defense.
He throws it on the. Purdy sets up to throw again. Oh, he'll take a shot
Nope.
from McCaffrey.
No.
downfield.
Third down.
And that will- Now Purdy. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And once more, Purdy looking to throw. And this will be incomplete.
Time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally set over that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
And again, it's Purdy to throw it. And he's got it.
Thank
He
you.
lost the
Please.
football.
Oh my gosh. Finally good things are happening.
And a bit safety territory as they start from their own 1. He finds his man complete. Here's Milton. And he to throw is Milton. Throwing is Milton.
Yep.
That is
Nice throw.
caught.
Needed it.
And he is out of bounds
Absolutely
right
needed
around
it.
the
Okay.
34.
Let's take this to the
Good-looking
4th.
drive for the- Now Blue trying the right.
Figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it
Okay.
out.
Third
He'll
down.
find
Oh
Lamb. That's
boy, these are just the situations I feel like back in my old life when I felt pretty confident in this game that were like
As a
easy.
defense, you're more balanced when you're
Nowadays,
in zone coverage because you're
it's
able to keep
just
your eyes
miserable.
on the quarter at the line of scrimmage.
Low key,
He'll
please,
fire deep downfield
please,
from
CeeDee
Lamb.
Lamb, CeeDee
That's
Lamb,
caught.
CeeDee Lamb,
20. Touchdown.
CeeDee Lamb, 14-3.
CeeDee last time out. Remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and actually,
Purdy.
Yeah,
He's going to let it fly.
please, just end the game, end the game,
This
Diggs,
is
end the game,
intercepted,
Diggs.
and that should do it.
I'm in no place.
Picked
I'm
up
in no
by
place to
Trayvon
taunt, but I will
Diggs.
still taunt.
And the Cowboys are going to...
Okay, guys, Atlanta week. Honestly, let's talk about the new quarterback, 2-0. Now, I don't think it was his fault in the first place. I don't think he's why we're in this situation, why I'm in this predicament at all. I think the D-line is why I've won these last couple of games. However, It was just wrong place at the wrong time for Dak Prescott. I made a whim decision, and it's somewhat working out right now. So I'm not really gonna mess with it. I'm just gonna continue with this whim decision that I went with. Okay, so week number 9, be mine, Atlanta Falcons. What do we have here? Osa gets an upgrade. Joe Milton's up to a 70 overall, which is awesome. We're just gonna continue to do what we do. This one, I need to win this. I need to win this. Whatever we can do. Cannot take a playoff. We cannot be 4-4. We need this game more than you guys understand and more than I even understand. We got this.
To throw, it's Milton. And it's intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked up by Troy Anderson. And he takes the... We're just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, let's see if we can take better care of the football. Yeah, that's an understatement of the year. First play, just get lurked by this dude. This...
You're not hearing everyone say,
oh, not even lurked, like lurked out of my mind. Lurked out of the room.
Operating from the gun, Milton. Drops it to
stop them from running the ball.
Back to throw again. Pass, take it in.
Yep.
They'll look to throw again. Rolling to his right.
Joe Money.
And he'll take it into the
7-7.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he'll get it. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
There we go. Parsons.
And he will go down.
There we go. 3rd down and 20.
Long. And looking to throw. Penix sets up the screen to Robinson. And they'll go for it. Here's Penix.
He's got nothing.
And unable to break away. They stop him a few
Horrible
yards
start
shy.
to this game. Now I'm playing defense.
Scratch. Throw left side. Hauled in by... Here's Milton now to throw.
Shoot.
Open man downfield.
It's a nice throw by Joe.
And he'll be
it's a nice one. See, well, what are we doing? It's a rebound. Horrible start.
Line of
Horrible.
scrimmage, the 15. It's
one of the worst.
10.
Now I'm cooking.
Now Milton. Milton. Eluding the pressure right. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Thank God. Take him up there.
It's incomplete.
I don't know, man.
That's going to hurt a bit because
It's just treading water. It's the best way to describe it. Every game, every down, every play is just try to breathe. No, I can't.
And hits. Penix working out of the gun here. He's got his man. Now Penix. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And on 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And here's Penix. And they will touch it. From the shotgun, it's Penix. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Robinson.
Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 39. The Falcons going to use the second
boy.
timeout.
He's moving a little better than I would like him to. I need the Micah Parsons effect to just start happening.
Looking to throw,
just,
Penix.
Spin moves, everybody like that.
That's going to be caught by Pitts.
I'm not going to take 10
That's
a tough thing.
15-yard line.
If I take a
Back-to-back
timeout,
receptions
it
for
helps
him,
me,
and it's
but
another first down.
look at how
And
much
you see
time
the
he's
clock
gonna
almost
lose.
empty, so this is likely the last play in the second
He
quarter.
just took a lot
To
of
the
time
air,
off this
Penix. And this will be caught by Mooney.
It means he gets 3.
And we're going to get a timeout.
He gets 3 or he can
2
go for it.
seconds
Yeah.
remaining in the second
Oh
quarter.
yeah, tie
So
game.
with 2
All
ticks
things
left here
considered,
in
think of the
half one,
beginning
it's
of
the
it.
field goal unit. From
This
the
isn't a
left
bad
hash,
outcome.
A chip shot here. Koo knocks. Well, the first half very even. I mean, really, in all facets.
Appreciate you, bro.
Looking there for Pitts, but
Can't get predictable. Don't be predictable.
Marquise Bell.
Don't be predictable.
He
He
will
was
take this
predictable.
down to the Here's Milton.
Looking first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points. I think they're also thinking bigger right now.
Please.
It's
not pretty, but it's football. Not pretty, but it's football. It's gonna hopefully get us to 5-3, 6-3, 7-3, Super Bowl.
Just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with.
Robinson will try to pick it up.
Yep, 4th and 1. That's a good. I actually didn't even click tackle. I just was in the right place at the right time, and I got that kind of suction tackle. So this is
territory. A gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Oh no! Just don't let it be
solid stiff arm. Again, it's Robinson.
40 a little bit extra.
They'll throw with Pickens.
Good job.
And the
3rd down.
Cowboys pressure gets them. Back to throw. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's 10. Operating from the gun, Pickens.
Come here.
Pressure applied.
2nd down.
Robinson, he'll try the left side. And he is going to be
I don't know why he's playing so scared. Running
They lose
very, very startled.
Get even tougher. 3rd and long coming
very,
up.
very startled.
They'll set up to throw.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, because that's not going to be a first down. And I know it's going to be yards, but I know for a fact he won't go first. He's going to take his
scramble good for a nice 4th down. They are going for it. Pickens on a huge mistake late. It's intercepted.
That's the first big play for the rookie. Okay, we're going to run this thing. We're going to get out of here. Considering the start, he told me I was going to win this game, even though it wasn't my best effort. It was not my greatest hits. If he told me I was going to win this game at the start, I would have been happy. So hopefully I can win it and I leave happy.
Handoff, Blue running right. And he finds a... That one looks like he'll throw here.
In the 4th quarter.
5 points of contact necessary. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the
high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play.
And it's intercepted at the goal line.
GG's. Okay.
And the Falcons
I'm not picking this wide open. It's fine. 17-10. Scrappy, ugly victory in Atlanta. Desperately needed. Fly, Eagles, fly. Don't know who this dude is. Trying to mark. Okay, that's doable. That's definitely doable. 1 interception for his dev upgrade. +1 weekly strategy. What do we got going on here? Milton's been throwing picks. He's been fine. Jaydon Blue's been good. I'm trying to just keep this positive gossip. I'm only talking about myself. Say something negative about me. Brett, you suck. That's incorrect. I'm really good. See? Positive gossip. Week 10, let's go.
Milton back to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he makes the Hets go. It's a touchdown on the... Back to the air following the pick 6. Completed to his running back.
It's just kind of the thing I do now. Like, it's kind of a part of my identity is I just throw picks on the first play. You get it out of the way. I think there's a real science to it. It's like you take away the power of him to like, oh, I'm afraid to throw a pick. Well, it already happened.
Side, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Toward the side. That throw finds Pickens.
Good play.
2nd and 6 now. And he'll go down the end zone. They mark him.
Good first. Like I said, once I throw that first pick, we're good. We just play.
They'll try and punch it in. Reaches the end zone.
Sends it up.
Right to the air. It's Hurts.
Good defense.
And his game will begin.
That's well played. I like that pressure.
3rd and 4. He has the first over the...
He took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make it?
There it is. Good defense. Back in the play.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Smith. On third down, it's Hurts.
Wow, is that like a delayed thing?
Caught for the first.
I'm not sure what that even was. He got open, but it was kind of like
They get 18 yards out of it.
he got
and a new
open
set
late.
down. First down throwing for Hurts. On the pressure. Hurts throwing again.
Please, Bland. Like, where the heck is that guy coming from?
It's a Philadelphia touchdown.
What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't know what we're doing.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. To throw, Milton. Has it down.
That's a good throw. Honestly, right now I'm not in a bad situation to win this. The way
Cowboys have to get moving
the way
here.
the
Clock's
time
still
is
running.
working,
Throwing now from the gun.
this isn't bad because I can
Rams got it on the
score.
sideline. And they're gonna
I
be
can
down
score,
close to the
and then I
35 as he goes out.
He gets ball at half, which is fine. But if I can go into half in a tie football game, when he scored on both drives and I threw a pick six on my first throw, that's not bad.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to the ground again on first. And he'll shotgun snap, they're gonna throw. Buys time, rolling right.
Oh, come on.
Almost had six. Now Milton to throw. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Oh, look at those savvy
I clicked the wrong button.
Just right in the middle
I
of
clicked the
everything.
wrong
What they
button.
caked. And it seems like
Holy
at times they're the
smokes.
quickest reactions as well. He needed a quick one right there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
He's got it in the end zone.
Okay,
Touchdown.
14 points. The previous play I clicked the wrong button. It should have been picked. I'm really glad it was.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And he on second down. Here's Barkley. And he'll get it up to the
Boy,
44.
we're in decent shape.
That's a pickup of 9.
We need to stop here, and he's throwing some questionable ones. I would say not every read he's made I've left saying, oh, he's a genius. Like even that one was not good.
Offset. This one finds Goddard. And he's throwing now, 3rd and 2. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Back to throw it.
Thank you. That's the next adjustment. New
New
book Thursday. It's every Thursday. It's been delayed a few times. I promise. I'm dropping the book soon. Huge vert hook for my D lineman. I knew that was going to be his plan. And Blue is starting to take over, which is lovely because we kind of need it. Yeah,
Along
we
this
do.
sideline inside the 25. And he's all the way home. Touchdown.
21-14.
Hurts now from the gun.
That's a
Caught by
nice one.
A.J. Brown.
That's
And they
respectable.
catch up to him, but operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. Down the run right, throwing
Please,
deep down.
please, not make a bad business decision trying to be
Don't
cool.
wanna do that, and he's
He
there
tried.
for
That
the
was a me
interception.
throw.
Jerome
That's something I would have
does
done.
it.
I'm very glad it was not me who did it there, but that is something I have done and would have done.
Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns.
They give it to him again. And in a rarity today, he's back to throw.
Nice switch
Makes
pick
the
actually.
pattern
For
bounce
real.
offside.
For real, he
They
was.
get this
He
down
played
to the
good.
28.
I got played.
They
I
get
should have been
13
picked.
on the pickup.
I don't
That's
know
good
what
for
happened.
Cowboys, first down.
Glad I didn't, but yeah, you did play me.
Trying the right side.
Blue, first down. You get 9 for 118.
Or, I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that was going to be a ball to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He'll dump this one up. He'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. And that is the catch that should end this game at zero.
Joe Milton was not lost.
For the
Well,
point after, here's Aubrey.
maybe he has. I don't. Yeah, no. I don't think Joe Milton's lost since he's been my starter. Isn't that
Point after
special?
splits the uprights.
28-14. This is a big
The
week against
Cowboys
the Eagles.
double
Like,
their lead to 14.
we needed this. Now we're tied with a record. And if I lose this, I'm 2 games back.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. He'll get this one to Brown. Now Hurts. He sends this one to the end zone.
Should be game.
And this is back to throw. Hurts. Caught. Nice gain left side. From the red zone now.
Okay, that's easy. Let's just try and run the clock. Let's try and not. We don't necessarily have to try and win. Let's just try and not lose. He only has one timeout, so we are an onside kick away.
He'll look to throw it.
There we go.
This is caught.
Now he's at least done. He can't win. Okay, take a knee.
Through the flag.
GG's, guys. He can't really stop the clock. He's only got 2 timeouts. There's 40 seconds left.
Okay, time for the defense.
Good win. 6-3. Okay, this is our first massive opportunity of the entire franchise. If I can click very hard goal here. 150 yards rushing and receiving and 2 touchdowns to increase his dev trait. Okay, so essentially I went with the most difficult goal. Because he's a bronze player, it just made sense to go with the most difficult goal. So, that being said, that is essentially going to allow me to go all in. If I get it, he's a superstar. If I don't, he's not. Very simple. Not complicated in any way. Find a way to get him those yards. He'll be a superstar dev. We'll be laughing our way to the bank and having just a great, smiley rest of our day. Problem is, this guy's good. So we need to lock in. I can't really risk losing. So it's a tricky balance, but we'll see how it goes. Oh, there's room there.
Here's the rookie who played in-state at Austin. Up the sideline, past midfield, down the sideline.
That's gonna help. Well, that's 75 yards, bro. 75 yards and touchdown. Okay, I need 75 more and 1 more touchdown. That just cut the entire challenge in half. First play rushing touchdown. If he gets superstar, he's fast. Like, I can kind of run the team around him if I can pull that off. Good start.
First carry for Joe Mixon. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud.
Ooh. That was not a good read at all, man. We got hope here.
Plan as the game unfolds.
Oh, wow. That's so
Complete to Dell.
That's so ridiculous.
He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8, and that's going to be
He butchered that. He would admit he butchered that read. That was not a good decision.
From the gun, here's Stroud.
Michael Parsons, well,
Here's Stroud.
There was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Shoot.
Team on the pickup.
That was close. That was really, really, really close.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. Nice. To throw, it's Stroud.
Play another down.
Oh, boy.
Caught by Schultz.
Oh, boy. I just don't think that was
down. The defense was right there, but a gain of 2.
Should have had a chance
Good
there.
enough for the first down. Back to throw. Stroud. Stroud. That is caught at the 3. And he
Good job.
will
Okay.
score.
We had a couple opportunities. We really did.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton.
Fine. Okay, let's go back to the run game. You gotta remember the end goal here.
That's good for a
2 touchdowns,
first down.
very attainable, and a new superstar running back who's like 20 years old. That's 2 very good things.
Now again, on the ground. And he'll get
Ooh,
2.
that could have been a lot of yards. Dang it.
Working out of the gun is Milton.
Hard throwing a lob pass to a dude at 80 speed. He did play underneath there.
Defensively, it'll set up.
Like, in a lot of ways, I caught him in the
Pretty
defense
clear
that I
approach
would
here,
have
Mike. You're
wanted
just
to
trying to
catch him
take
in.
advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and You're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big team a shot.
Okay, now we're going to try and get our second touchdown. And then all we need is about 75 total yards with him. And we win this. Or we at least get the breakout. Winning is important. This is also important. There we go. Second touchdown. So he's got 2. And he's got about 80 yards. 70 more yards with him. I have to do it. I can use angle routes. I can put him on receiver. I can put him on, like, I know there's ways to do it. Man, that would be huge if we could pull that off.
Throwing is Stroud. He's got. Here's Stroud. Into traffic.
All right.
Now Stroud.
That's not a good read at all. Is it?
Yes, take it in over
Am I losing it? I don't think that was that impressive of a read.
But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do as possible to stop.
On second down, Stroud. Now he'll run it.
Protect himself. Understand when he had enough to pick up the first down, to get down and live to play another snap.
That'll be taken in by Mixon. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
Oh, gosh.
I love the way.
On first down, it's Stroud. And he... Stroud to throw. And he'll take it on in.
That's a nice little play.
Texans.
Okay.
Now Fairbairn for the extra
I
point.
feel like with this 17 seconds, he's going to play back.
He's got
I'm going to try and hit an angle
and
route.
the
Just to
Texans
gain
will
yards
tie
with
things
blue,
up.
and it's
We
also
are
something that I
all
think
even
can work.
at 4. From the gun, here's Milton. He's got a man. Throwing is Milton.
There it is. That's exactly what I was talking
He'll
about.
take this down to the running back.
Precisely what I was talking
Up
about.
past the 45.
Because it's free yards completely.
It's their second. Milton now to throw on first and 10.
Oh boy. Please just tackle him. Please just tackle him. Oh my gosh. I'm out. I'm out. GG's.
On first down, they'll start with Mixon. On the carry, this is Nick Chubb. Oh, yeah.
It's not good. That's not good. That's not good. That's not good. I just can't believe that turn of events.
Gets inside the 35.
Right before half to have something like that go down is absolutely insane.
That was a heck of a run.
And he's to throw is Stroud.
Almost got him.
He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete.
Oh boy.
He is in.
Boy.
Joe Mixon.
Okay.
They'll begin here on the ground.
Okay.
He did a good job.
I got 6 for 80, so I need 90 more yards.
From this defense in the end.
Oh, and I don't know if I love my chance of winning. That's the thing. Like, what is more important to me at this stage? Oh, that could be right there.
Stick
No,
with him
he
again.
got me.
And he's going to be
Shoot,
swallowed up
shoot.
again. Those last 2 runs. It is.
Oh, I got him. 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 I put him at receiver.
That is
That's 70.
dive into the end zone.
He always brings that safety down. Okay. I think Blue's going to be a superstar after this.
3 touchdowns for him.
Which is worth
6,
talking about.
7 and 8 on the season.
There it is.
That's
Okay.
pulled in.
6-point game. We just saw.
Back on.
Imagine if that one play doesn't happen. If that play before half does not happen, we have a very good chance to beat the best team in the AFC.
Stroud to throw here on first down.
There it is. That's good defense.
Throwing on second down. Stroud. The throw left side finds Dell.
Don't really like this guy.
And he'll be hauled down at about
Nobody
the
asked, but
35-yard
I don't.
line.
A unlock
If you were wondering, I don't.
Anytime you decide the clock and protect this lead, but at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just protect the ball and ultimately.
Oh, I got him. Ooh, boy, I got him with Micah. Yeah, you're not catching him. Don't fool them. Fool them a little bit. Okay. What sucks here? Oh boy, what sucks here is just the score, and the situation is just not optimal.
They'll turn and hand this one off. They'll stick to the ground. And they'll drop to throw. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Kamari Lassiter.
It's just I don't have clutch anymore, man. I lost it. I don't know what day it was. I can't pinpoint. I can't pinpoint when it was. I just lost all my abilities to play this game with any type of clutch in big situations.
First and 10.
Completely lost all that ability. In one day.
They'll begin on the ground.
In one day I lost it.
And he'll get forward for a couple.
Oh boy.
From the gun, here's Stroud. That one caught by Tank Dell. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the
okay, that's unfortunate.
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And the defense there.
Yeah, no, this is over. GG's. Okay, so positive of the situation. This. This is definitely the positives. He's superstar and he got 10,000 XP and he got +3 on everything. I kind of sold out for that in a lot of ways. And I did sell out for it, but like at the end of the day, he gave me the best chance to win. He is the best player on the team right now, and he's been a difference maker this entire time. Spin cycle, yeah, I can get it. I'm mad about the game. I'm mad about how that game ended, but it is what it is. Ladies and gentlemen, week number 12. We have kind of a new best player. Jaydon Blue, officially a superstar. You always go, if I could give you guys one piece of advice, and I'm not really the type that you take advice from. If you've been watching me recently, I'm not really like an advice person. But, man, I'm pretty good at getting breakouts with running backs. Like, this dude's going to be 85 overall. He's a real, true breakout. Just waiting to happen. This is a winnable game. Hawks season, let's go beat him. Commanders user. Last game was fine. It was not bad. But this game, we got to be way better. Like, I have to clutch up. We don't want to get that 5th loss and be 6-5. So, let's go.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Here's Milton.
There he is. There he is. Whoa. He can break a tackle, that guy. I wonder what tackle breaking is.
That's the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can.
A run now on 2nd down. To the air on 3rd down is Milton.
No, that's all right.
And that is incomplete.
Tried to get back to the middle, wasn't quite able to do it.
4th down. Here's Dak.
Oh my gosh.
And that is
Like, how are we?
Incomplete. And they turn it over on down.
Not asking for the world here, folks. I'm not asking for the world. I'm asking for just like that to be caught. That is not the world. I just need that. That one throw needs to be caught. Dang it.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson.
Oh, that's brutal. It's a drag route to CeeDee Lamb for the first down to continue a drive. For him to drop that is just anyone else. Yes, there was no KO. There was no reason that shouldn't have been. Absolutely no reason that shouldn't have been caught.
They'll try to run for it with Robinson. Play action. Here's Daniels. He runs with it. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they are in
play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down.
One more time, it's Robinson. Good blocking, and he's
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
The drive will start on the ground.
Yeah.
And he's going to be brought
Good play.
down up. They'll stay on the ground. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton.
There we go.
To the left side, caught by Lamb.
Lamb made up for it a little bit.
A gain of 16 on that pass.
I think we might need the veteran presence of the...
On the play fake, it's Milton.
Pass concepts to open up downfield, but in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he should, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle.
My guy
This
could have
next
just saved
play,
the season. I
It's
hate
gotta
that
be
these
a
are my
gotta
leads.
have it best play call.
I absolutely hate that these are my leads right now.
They'll throw again.
I promise I do. I promise I'm not proud of I promise I'm not proud of everything you've seen in this video. Okay? I want that to be super clear. I promise that I am not proud of everything in this video. Oh boy.
Again, Prescott to the air.
Good try.
To the air. To the air again. Prescott. This one caught.
In the future, if I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
That one taken in.
Be the best player.
CeeDee Lamb.
Prescott's got to get back in this game. Prescott's got to be my quarterback again for the rest of the year. And now I know that was Milton, but I'm saying just as a statement, I need to switch back. And I'm going to be switching back.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. That one is brought.
Entire time, secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Please, Diggs. Please, Diggs. And nope, just get him last. Diggs, that was your moment. That was your moment. And he just gets mossed completely.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. He bought
effort to contain this guy, and this time defense wins and brings him down for a sack.
He doesn't have.
And that'll go for a gain of
4th
7.
and 3rd down. Field goal here would seem like a win.
The drag route
Field
is
goal
such a
here
good way
really
to
would
get
be
the
good.
ball early.
On 3rd down, it's Robinson.
Lead by
Unless
3.
this is
We'll
a
see what this
fake,
coach
that's actually
decides.
really good for us. This is a win for us. Okay. Run the ball, get 7 here.
He's kicked.
Yep, blue.
On the ground. Past the 45.
He's becoming like my best player.
Right back to him on 1st down.
He's playing good right now. He's playing really good right now. I might just hope that he carries us.
And almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here. And
That's into it.
nowhere for the ball to go.
That's a lot of traffic.
If you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him.
There we go.
Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. That's the safety.
There it is.
Malik Hooker. A handoff as they try to run it. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's hit after the catch. And the
Thank you,
ball
Blue.
is free.
Blue, had they got that, I honestly wouldn't have been
Back
okay.
in. Oh, man, Greg, those must be
Oh, I
scary
would not
times
have been
for a
okay.
man. Try to pick this one up on the ground. 1st down and more inside the 25.
10 rushes, 121 yards.
Waterani brings
Okay.
it to the red zone.
2 clock.
Down
Do whatever you got to do to win.
inside the 20-yard
Essentially,
line. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams.
7 is kind of needed, but 3 also. No, actually, 7's needed.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. This pass right side caught.
Yeah, I don't think you can stop the clock anymore.
Now a timeout here by
GG's.
Washington.
I take
That is
knees.
their
At
second.
this time of year,
70
when the games are
seconds
tough
left to
like
go
this, and I
in this
start
game.
off horrible, victory formation, GG, 7-4. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, week number 13. Blue is carrying us right now. I think Dak Prescott's going to be our quarterback again. We're back in the hunt. There was a while where I was like kind of tanking. Where, yeah, it looked a little bit messy. So I got rid of Prescott. Prescott's back. He's got abilities. He's the much better option. Much better release. He should be my quarterback. I blamed him for my own personal mistakes, and that was not fair. This game matters. Let's go.
Dak's going to put it up right away.
Holy smokes. Pickens just got
contact. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Open. Dak to throw. Now a second down throw for Prescott. That'll be intercepted.
I think every single first drive after I'm going
And the Giants are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
Every single one. How do you win? How do you do anything? How do you look yourself in the mirror and not just be mad when you throw an interception on the first play every single time? Like, who am I? Who do I think I am? What do I think I'm doing here?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Throwing now from the gun.
Got to come up with some completions and try to pick up at least one first down. Or you're going to put your defense in a tough spot.
Nice play.
Back to the air one more time. He'll get this out too. They'll look to throw again.
That's good defense.
They'll look to throw yet again. They'll look to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
Like, it's those plays especially bother me because it's like,
on 1st and 10.
Why did that have to be anything good?
To throw.
That's good defense.
And he just back to the air once more on 2nd down. And that's now they'll set up to throw. Now he'll air this one out.
Jalen Hyatt, Regency, Cambridge, Boston. That's where I always stay when I go to Boston. Across the river, if you guys know where that is. No one cares. I don't know why I'm saying that.
Back to throw.
Good defense.
And he'll drop to throw.
Nice play.
And the Giants
oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, that's at least good defense. What's new? I get stopped on my first drive. Nothing is new. It was a trick question. Nothing is new because this has happened every single game. I get stopped on this first drive. You can't run me down. 3rd down.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal.
That's a nice throw. This guy's just randomly weirdly good at something.
Back to the ground. He'll get it. Now Prescott. And they will punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. He'll let this go for Pickens.
That's maybe the most impressive catch I've ever made. I swerved in order, because I knew he wasn't fast. So I swerved in order to get that kind of weird angle.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. He's going to look.
Yeah, he hit me. He hit me, I think. Yep. He hit me. Good play.
Prescott. It is brought in the end zone.
keep up the trend. Good stop, and then get decent.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Please, 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 please. Let's go.
They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page. As long you give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Off balance throw. It's complete.
Okay, good first.
Here's a run going left.
14-7.
They'll throw out of the gun. Throw right side. On play action, he'll set up to throw. The coverage too good downfield.
Pass rush is doing well. Pass rush is doing really, really well.
Left side, that's Johnson. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. T on the bootleg, he'll look to throw.
And he's going to hide. Who do they want to account for? Because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Okay, I think even if he scores, I'm in honestly a really good spot at this point. Because even if he scores, I think I can.
Back to the air one more time. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in.
Can you just run? Oh my gosh. Okay, nice.
Touchdown. They'll begin here on the ground. They'll drop to throw. Going left side.
Fan forward.
And it's complete.
If you weren't a fan of him before, you're a fan of him now.
The way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if you're line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue?
Oh my, good job, Blue.
That's a big gain there.
Holy smokes, good job. Realistically, if Blue can get me one more first down, he got it one time. Actually, he has one timeout right now.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
I win, right? I wish I didn't need to win this bad, but because even if he uses that, I can go on conservative, I can run, I can take a timeout, and I can kick for the win. Doesn't really matter what he does. Wow, that escalated. Not necessarily proud of everything that I just did here, but it is what it is. Tough toenails. I'll take the W every day of the week. It's been a battle. All of these franchises lately just seem like everyone is just punch to the face, counter punch, counter punch. Like there's just a lot of punching going on. And when you get a chance to just steal a game against a guy who's not going to the playoffs, you don't risk losing against this guy. Is kind of what I'm saying. So take my win. 17-14, assuming that Aubrey can hit this. And then I'm going golfing, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, so we had a force win against the Bengals, putting us to 9-4. Our record is respectable. It's not elite. It's not going to be the top side, I don't think, of the playoffs if we even make it. Marquise Bell got star development last game, which is awesome, and 5,000 XP. He's been a really, really, really good user for us. So I'm excited to kind of see what happens with him and the future that we can hopefully continue to progress. He's relatively young. He's a super good user. Happy to have him on the team. And he's only 26 years old now. Star development, good speed, almost 80 overall. That's a good little underrated upgrade. Jaydon Blue is almost 185 overall. That's one of the quickest upgrades I've ever seen from bronze 74. When I did the that thing where what's it called? Shit, I'm trying to explain what I did. When I did the breakout Or no, the training camp, I think he was a 73 overall stock, and now he's an 85 overall superstar. That's good. That's really, really good. Steamroller, I was thinking maybe Jukebox, Spin Cycle, and yeah, I like Steamroller. I feel like Steamroller probably is a good ability. I've seen it be effective. It can be glitchy at times. O-line, Tyler Booker's going to go up to an 83 overall. Okay, final stretch of the season. Cannot take any of these games lightly at all.
They'll run here, the former Longhorn with it. And he'll bring
Good
it
first,
up
Blue.
here right
Good
at
first.
the 40.
I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack.
That's good defense. Shoot. Why is that what happens in this franchise? I just feel like no matter who we play, the pressure's been consistent.
Now Prescott.
I don't know, the pressure's ridiculous.
Prescott to throw on fourth.
Span forward.
And he'll have it past midfield.
4th and 20, by the way. As I'm eating my breakfast.
Hey, nothing to see
4th and
here,
20.
just your
Perfect.
standard out of the gun, they run with Blue.
Fall forward, Blue.
And he'll manage
Yeah, he needs
pick
to
up
be like
about 4 at second
my
down.
entire offense. I think
Look at
Blue,
this Carolina
weirdly,
defense. This unit coming into this
not really
number
weirdly, but
20 against the pass in
maybe
the NFL.
I
surprisingly,
think you're going to see some changes.
I think he's probably our best player.
Whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
They'll try to run for it with Blue. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Down the sideline he goes. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther time. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question
pretty on brand. My first drive,
It is the
as
age-old question,
every
isn't
first
it?
drive
And
of
to
this
me,
entire season,
finding a way
was
to make sure your
horrible.
playmakers touch the ball.
I don't know how to stop doing
Without it
that.
being
I
too
don't know why
exotic.
that's such a
Meaning
thing,
you don't have to go
particularly
deep
in this
down the field.
franchise.
Maybe you hit them on
More
those
than
short
any other
passes
franchise
on the
I've done.
perimeter.
It just seems
Make
like
sure you
this
just
one,
turn around and hand it to
I
your best
cannot
runner
score on the
and
first
get
drive.
out of
Every
the way.
game, win or
Don't
lose,
cause any extra stress on your offense.
is a battle because nothing is
Finding
easy
Pickens for another catch.
when you start with
So
out getting ball at half and
6
you're down.
yards.
So
And it's second down.
hopefully it's building some adversity, and if we do make the playoffs, I'll be able to do something.
Here's Prescott.
There it is. CeeDee Lamb.
That is caught by
Amazing. First and
Lamb.
goal.
Here's a give, left side, Blue with it. And from they'll try and run again with Blue. And a good display of
my,
footwork
come
will only
on.
get him just Prescott now. Being chased out left. And he's going to go
What
down
do you
just
guys do?
outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts.
I don't know. I haven't seen his offense yet,
What to do
so
next. And his kick here is
I don't really
good.
like going 2 possessions
So
without
he's been
scoring,
automatic
without
to this
seeing
point of the
if he's
season,
good
and
on
he
offense.
connects
Because
on
there's a
the
chance
field
he's
goal
bad
line.
on offense, and I just haven't had a chance to see it yet because I've been on offense this entire game. He hasn't actually touched the ball yet.
Converts
So
on that one as well. And kudos to you.
that's part
You
of the
didn't jinx it.
strategy, if we're going to call it a strategy.
And a nice return, but throwing Young.
That's not it.
And that is
That is not it.
incomplete. Oh, the count.
The play.
Young will set to throw. He's
See,
going
this is
to
what
look
I'm
deep
saying.
down
That's
the
about
field.
it.
And
Bland
that's gonna
somehow-
be incomplete.
Somehow
Trying
Bland
to take a shot,
just
but
doesn't
it's
catch
third
that, which,
down. Right
you
where
know
they
what?
set him
It is
down
what it is.
started.
But
Need a full
I
10
feel
here
good about
to
my
pick up
decision
the
to take
first
my
down and
points
move the
now because,
chains.
yeah, his offense has
Young
not
now.
wowed me yet. That's a nice thing.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got
He has
it
no timeouts.
incomplete. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys 43. Here's Young from the shotgun.
Let him throw it
Flushed
in.
out right. Now he's going to throw deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete.
Best case scenario, there would have
speed there
been
defensively
or
because
they
that
can
looked
top
open
back
for a
and
minute.
not tackle
That's
before.
great work with the ball
Yeah,
in the
no, I'm
air.
not convinced
Never
just
gave
based on
up,
how long it's taken
converged
him
on
to
his
make this
man,
decision.
and broke the play up.
I actually think there's a little bit of hope that he's out of field goal range. Yeah, he is. Okay. That's good. It looks like he's out of field goal range, meaning that we're going to go into half 7-3. His offense looked weird. It's the best way I can put it. It just looked odd. And I do think I can move the ball against it.
Final play of the half, Young. And this is incomplete. It's here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
Easy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments.
And about that, if they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help
That's not
open
a
up
good
this
read.
offense and widen this
Third
margin.
down. Okay, this is kind of our opportunity right here.
Incomplete. A lot of force.
There might not be
down
many
on
of
him there.
these.
He could not.
Well, and think I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, time to
I clicked it, though. Oh,
12 yards
let's
there as
see.
they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
I promise. I did. I clicked Y. I thought I was right in position to
Young
click that.
eluding the pressure right. Airs it out toward the
This
corner of
dude's
the end
good.
zone. Here is Young. Flush to his right. Got a man. That's Leggett. He's brought down to the red zone at the 18 after a gain
Okay,
of
my
18.
game plan
First
right
and
now.
10.
The fact that he's moving slow is good.
And they'll run on first down.
I should hold him to 3.
And they go the
If I hold him to
wrong
3, I have a
way.
chance to
Knocked
win.
back to the 20.
Like, I don't
2
necessarily
yards the loss, second
have to
and
get an
12.
interception. I have to
This
just make
defense
sure
is
that he
flat
does not
getting
get
after
7
it.
points.
They
If he
have
doesn't
not
get
given
7
up much of
points,
anything in the run game.
we have hope.
Case in point right there.
We have a lot of
Rare
it.
misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's second and 12.
See what I mean? Like, I don't need him to do that. That helps. Don't get me wrong.
Picked off by
That does help.
Bell.
The field goal would have been
Left
fine.
side. And
We're
he
back.
takes this
What's
one
up?
back. Has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. He'll find McMillan here. And he'll be taken down. A give up the middle. Hubbard. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy.
He
of the
clearly
30.
was less comfortable
17
on
more
offense
yards. They had
when the
17
going
on
got
the previous
tough.
snap
And
as
when we
well.
got a little bit closer
We're off to the fourth
to the end zone, he
quarter
seemed to
here
be a
in week
little
15.
bit less confident.
And we're
So,
back now in Charlotte.
I know what I'm
Back-to-back good
banking on
plays
here.
have
It's
them
just
on the
another
move
mistake
on
if I'm
first
being
down.
honest.
It's been a very hotly contested
And I
game
think
to
it's
this
possible
point. Just a
for sure.
field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. First down, they'll stay on the ground with Hubbard. A pretty deep. Young to throw it. That's over the middle to Steven Sanders. First and goal. To throw, Young.
Yep, got him again.
On a bad time late
Got him
for
again.
poor throw. It's
See what I mean?
intercepted.
That decision for me to
Picked
take
off
that
by
field goal
Damone Clark.
after I
And
had
the
been
Cowboys
stopped
will
twice,
take
I
over
think that was
here
mature
at their
because
own
I literally said to
14-yard
myself,
line. So
you know what?
Prescott and the
I don't
Cowboys
know,
now
like,
with a first and 10
how good is this
at
guy's
their
offense really? Look at the
14-yard
score.
line. They begin with a carry
The only
for
points he has
And I
is
think
from
this
me
defense knew
making
what was
mistakes.
coming as he
It's
is
not like he had
smothered
some
behind
special
the line.
scheme that
Yikes, a 4-yard loss really
I
sets
couldn't
them
stop.
back
It
now
was
for
no.
second
I
down.
just
Coming up to the
really
line,
struggled
They will need to run another play here before
on
the
my
2-minute
offense, which
warning.
made his life really
Prescott
easy.
to throw it. Able
Still
to hit his
struggling.
target Lamb. Prescott from the gun on third. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple
Like, this has to be the
defenders.
worst
He was
offensive
still
line of all
looking through
time.
his progressions
It's
and
just
going
how it
through his
feels.
receiver options, and while he was doing that, the defense got to him quickly in the pocket.
And it was a great
Something
example
about
of
it
zone
just
coverage.
feels like
well
the worst
executed, well coordinated. All the receivers were covered, and he couldn't evade the rush back in the
I
pocket.
hate this game.
And
Honestly,
this is
I'm
going to
done.
be close. The
I'm done.
defense says
I'm
they
done.
stopped
I can't
him,
play
and
anymore.
they did. The Cowboys here unable to convert on fourth down.
Pickens
And the
catches
Panthers
it,
are gonna
falls
get it
4
back
yards
in
backwards
excellent field position.
behind the first down. Holy smokes. What a disaster.
Young. And that is incomplete.
You've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
He throws it on the move, but can't.
That should have been picked.
As that falls in.
That was GG's if I've ever seen GG's.
Back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans.
Can we just run and get out of here? Like, I honestly need 1 first down, bro. His defense, super good. I begged. I'll admit it. I'm not too proud. His offense sucks. I just need 1 first down. We win. We're 10-4.
I like how you identified that, because most people think winning plays are the offense trying to get it done. In this case, nursing a lead, they found a way to make a play on that side.
Now Prescott. A short one there. Prescott to throw.
There it is. Big game, kid. Big game. Your defense was good. Offense was not. Found a way. Good game. Big throw from Dak Prescott when the world needed him most. He showed up.
Wiggles free.
Yeah, he moved that last time. That's good. It's all over with the crying. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, week number 16 going up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in what is a huge game. I think what I'm kind of realizing is that I probably need to build the offense around my running back. I'm noticing that. Offensively, we're not quite slick enough. George Pickens has had a 10 out of 10 year. Shout out to him. But I think what I need to do is just try and, build it around a little other things. He's got 778. He's slowed down. I want to get him to 1,000 yards no matter what. I'm going to work for it. It's going to happen. He's got a ridiculous amount of touchdowns. Had a crazy start, but teams just started to kind of figure out how I was using him and then take advantage of that, obviously. Week 16, we're currently 10-4. If we look at the playoff picture as it stands right now, we're the 3 seed. We would actually win our division. That game against the Eagles next week is going to be crucial as well. But week 16.
Off we go here on Sunday Night Football. Javonte Turpin on the return.
Oh, that's so lame. Part of me thinks I need to play Turpin. Like, am I missing something? No. He is 96 speed, and I'm playing a 6'7", like, I'm so dumb. Honestly, though, I am. Like, even just thinking of, if we really unpack that decision, a team that lacks speed, I'm choosing to use a 6'7" slow receiver. Tight end at receiver. Yeah.
Up the sideline, past the 30.
That's good stuff. I like that. I like that. Good job, Blue.
He'll stay on the ground. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. This pass right side.
There it is. That's a nice little throw.
A handoff as they try to run.
Clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
Good job, Ferguson.
Take this down inside.
Automatic. First down. This game's felt kind of smooth.
Every once in a while,
I've let Blue sort of be my
the
engine of the offense, to where every first down it's like a chance to hit a home run.
And then really it's the yards after catch that did.
You might want to clip that one. That was almost clippable. Holy smokes. Good run, Blue.
Now it's a bootleg with Prescott.
We're back. We are so back.
They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he's on 1st and 10. Here's Baker. Open man, the tight end, Keith. And they'll get it. On 2nd down, Baker.
Please.
And they'll take this down.
Oh, wow, I missed it.
On 1st down is Mayfield. And he's gonna
pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down,
okay. Like, I don't understand that one. Some of these I'm able to kind of comprehend in my mind, like, oh yeah, that's a dot. That one, even when he threw that, It looked like a horrible read. It should have been a horrible read, and it ended up being an okay read. It should have been horrible.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. To the left side. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. A pass pulled in by. They'll go. Mayfield.
Okay.
This one.
Hard. As soon as I saw that he was coming over 210 in set, I figured he must be running. That's on me. That was a poor read. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it.
Second down, Prescott. Oh, a dangerous throw there is intercepted. Picked off by
That's gonna
Javonte
hurt.
David. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Now, right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted.
Thought I could throw that.
Picked off by Jamel Dean.
Oh
This is
boy,
where
oh
an
boy, I
offensive play
suck.
caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback to your side of the ball.
Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10.
That's the middle of the
To the sideline
Honestly?
and intercepted.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Picked off by Damone Clark.
Okay, at least I didn't allow that to be 7.
Time left on the clock.
That way, like, or 3, we gotta stop. We're still in it. We suck on offense. That's the easiest way to say it right now. We are a hurting unit.
Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Off balance throw. It's complete.
The field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk play.
Now Mayfield.
I don't think, yeah, he's got nothing there.
And he'll just
Third down long. Pretty crazier things have happened than me winning a game.
Force anything there. But now it's going to bring up
I've seen many things crazier than me somehow winning this.
to throw is Mayfield. He'll look underneath here for Irving.
You don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on the field? The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
Quick throw, taken in, down and 10. Here's Irving.
This is similar.
He'll be taken
This
down.
well, it's a little different than last game. I was in this spot and I got a pick 6. Changed everything.
They'll come up on a
And I
2nd
said
down and
3 would
8.
be fine. 3 is not fine here. I actually do need a pick 6.
Now Mayfield
Which, wow, if he's throwing cross
escaping the danger, throwing and
This is
completing.
well played. Okay. This one might be the sort of game where it's like, hey, we might be cooked. We might just have to get back on our bike here and see what
Ceiling
happens.
touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Here's a run.
It's a good play.
And he is going the wrong.
Offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out on themselves out front.
They'll be forced to throw that one away.
We did hold him there.
Excellent work
Yeah, he's
defensively.
gonna take 3. Okay, I gotta play an aggressive style of like,
Now it is
there's a 30% chance I throw a pick. Probably higher realistically. But that's how I need to play this.
It's good.
I gotta kind of try and
And that could be big.
force the ball
They
downfield a
now
little
take
bit.
a 2
Get 7, go for an
advantage.
onside kick, and try and get another stop. I can't play scared at this point. There really is no benefit in playing
This
scared. Oh,
taken
actually,
at
this
the
might be a
5.
kick return for a touchdown.
Oh, he's got room past the 30. We'll go play action. It's Prescott.
For Ender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. His big tight end a shot.
Prescott on 3rd and 2. He's got his tight end. That's first. Again, Prescott to the air. Going left. It's 1st and 10.
But it's easy to get. That's a football drive, which is obviously what it is. But that's like in the word of like, that's a drive. That is a football player, and that is a football drive. That's exactly what that was. Perfectly executed. 1, 2, 3. Touchdown. Now we go onside kick. It's gonna have the field's gonna cut in half,
Here in the 4th quarter.
essentially on this.
Even with their full conference
So
timeouts.
once I kick this,
Try an onside kick.
even if I don't get it,
Kickoff
even if he
unit
takes
is
3,
out
I
there.
could still win.
And they'll send
That-
this one away.
Ooh, that
So you
actually-
take your shot, you don't get it. But now you're
They'll drop to throw. Now he'll run. Second down throw for Mayfield.
Ooh. 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 Wow.
It's incomplete.
That was dangerously close. I'm sure he'd admit it as well. That was dangerously close to going in my
Into
favor.
it now as we get to third down. Mayfield.
How do I leave
Left
that?
side,
What's just the
caught by
dumbest
his
thing?
running
I'm the
back.
dumbest guy in the world.
And it looks
There's
like
no
he's
hard
gonna
side on
have
that
the
side.
first down. What great
Biggest
work
play of the game, you have him
to
3rd and
to
10,
extend the drive.
playing for his life, and you leave that.
This is Irving.
Oh, I could
And that'll be good for about a half
oh
dozen.
my
Set up the
gosh,
second down.
Brett! Get out of your own way. How do you leave that?
As they get it with just under
Of all
a
things
minute
to leave,
go
that's what I leave.
in this football. He'll go again here with Irving. And throwing is Mayfield.
I got him.
That's caught. It's Evans.
Would have been epic. Okay, GG's, he wins.
He's got a touchdown on the books
Okay,
from
we need to win our
earlier.
next game. That was well played by him. We bounced back, but yeah, that's good. That's GG. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, week number 17. That one put a little bit of a tear, just a small tear down my eye. Losing that game. I just didn't think it was one that I should have lost. Maybe I should have. He was good, but he wasn't great. Like, even some of his offensive reads. There's a couple that I'm like, if we played 10 times, I do think I beat him like 7 of those times. And that was just one of the 3 because he was messy and his reads were messy. They weren't like, sometimes you'll play someone and they just dot you up the entire time. And you're just, at the end, you tip your cap and you go, okay, you know what? You were just way better than me. This was not one of those cases. I also realized that like Turpin needs to play. Like, I realized that pretty quickly. Not pretty quickly. It's almost the second last week of the season. Didn't realize that quickly enough, I think is more what I was trying to get at. We're the 4 seed as it stands right now. Playoffs aren't even guaranteed at this stage. We got to win 1, if not 2 of these next 2 games in order to make the playoffs, in order to be in the dance. So, it starts right here.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again.
There it is. There it is.
Up the sideline to
Making
the
the
40.
entire offense.
A
One
big
game at a
run.
time.
They
Like,
finally
as we get to the
him
playoffs,
and bring him down.
he's the best thing that's happened to this team in this season. By far, he's the best thing that's happened to us. So,
that they wanted to get this run game going.
I think I got to kind of double down on what's good and not focus on what's bad. Just double down on the facts.
Right
But I have a
back to
really,
him on
really,
first
really good
down.
running back here.
Again. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak.
Don't go on. Like, Pickens, I kind of need you to catch those.
Good that time.
It's the time of the year where it's like,
And forcing third down.
what are we doing if we're not catching that? We need, desperately need those.
To throw is Prescott.
Yeah.
He'll try to
That's a
run
first
for it.
down. Okay, let's go back to the run game.
Wisely hits the
He knows.
deck.
He knows what's coming.
But he slides after picking up the first
I can
down.
just tell by the way he made his defensive adjustments. He put vert hooks and stuff. He put a lot of stuff in the right places there.
They'll run. He'll try the left side
I just
now.
love if Blue could just score.
And they'll run it for the first time. Third down. That is caught. Fish and touches on. It's first and goal. And he gets it
7-0.
wide. To throw, Hurts. He's going to keep it himself. The ball. A shotgun snap now to Hurts.
Wow.
That's caught.
Wow.
Downfield.
Wow.
Cooper.
Very few times, except for right now.
Inside
Wow.
the 40-yard line.
It was actually really
Those are
good.
the explosives to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Working the Hurts.
There it is. There it is.
Over the middle.
Almost had
and
that previous
intercepted.
play. Actually, I'm curious about his stats. We need to do kind of a deep dive on that guy. I think he has at least 3 or 4 picks.
Like you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what. It ends up being a costly mistake.
Just run straight. He should have. Who is that? I'm not sure how he caught us. The reason I'm playing like such a tryhard here is because I actually think if I lose, I miss the playoffs. So stakes don't get much higher than that. There he is. Blue.
And this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
He'll get rid of it and complete it.
And the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't...
That is hot. What a throw. Saquon Barkley.
Wow, I did not see that coming. Nice throw.
And this is what...
To throw is Dak. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. On second down, it's Dak. That's down the field for Lamb. Shotgun snap for Prescott. He's going to look downfield.
Works as a punt. He's good as a... It's as good as a punt. I was bagged on third down anyways. I had nothing. I'm good for 1 pick a game. You guys know this. It's been the case this entire time. You're gonna get 1 from me.
On first down, it's Hurts. He's gonna air this.
Ooh, that's not smart. That's not smart. We'll take it right back.
And the Cowboys are from the shotgun. It's Dak. Again, working deep downfield.
3.5.
Hurts looking to throw on first down. He's going to dial up another deep ball. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Looking back to the middle of the field. Hurts now. He's going to air this one out, looking for Cooper.
And the entire field, because as they're worried about him running by him, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Is Smith. And he's not going to... Now it's Hurts. That's caught left side by Cooper.
Oh boy.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And some good to throw is Hurts. That'll be taken.
This is about to get interesting.
But
this is about to get really interesting. We're gonna have to money drive this. I knew this game would be like this. Just knowing this opponent, knowing how everything could play out, I knew this was not going to be easy. So stupid.
They'll begin here on the ground. And let's give them. I'll give.
Okay, I'm back. I wanted to just come in here and just run this thing out and win that way, but that is not how this is playing out, is it?
They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
He'll go right and find his running back.
Oh boy.
And a good. Here's Dak to throw. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it. On the ground, this is. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley.
Oh boy, oh boy.
They'll drop to throw. Taking off, he'll try to get there.
He's got a decision right now. We forced a decision.
On third down, just trying to make something happen.
Now, I would guess, yeah, he's going to go for it, obviously.
The pressure intensifies for fourth down and 3. Here's Hurts. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17. They'll run with Barkley. And he's going to be stopped in the... Hurts. And that's going to be 3rd and goal for Hurts. And he gets to the outside. Now, Prescott. Open down the field is Shoemaker. And
Luke, I
they
kind of
bring
needed you to
him
catch
down
that.
until he crosses midfield. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. Going up top. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within. Prescott again. That's going to be caught.
Okay.
Playing for the OT.
Hold them, win the game. Simple as that. You stop them right here, you win this game. Clutch. Very clutch. After a disaster, could have gotten upset. I did. I didn't.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts.
Thank you. Appreciate you, bud. Don't let the door hit you on the way out, okay? This is my division. Thanks for coming out. We really appreciate you coming out. We really appreciate you playing. I'm just killing clock at this point. That's GG's. Okay. GG's, bud.
Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to...
He's going no. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's finally taken down. Really not sure what that was all about.
GG's. Okay, that should guarantee us the playoffs. The next time you guys might see me will be the playoffs. Good season. It was messy, but the goal was to make it to the dance. We've made it to the dance. Okay, we made it. We made it. Maybe the worst statistical season I've ever seen. Everywhere. Like, honestly, I hate to say it. I really do, because it seems a little messed up to say. 8 picks for Bell. He'll go to Superstar. Bland had a really good year. Passing-wise, easily the worst season I've ever seen. By far. Not even a close second. It was the worst season of my life. Passing. This guy was the best player. And I think going into the playoffs, I'm going to build my offense around Jaydon Blue. This is going to be a tough game. This guy's really good. This is not going to be fun. It's going to be tricky. And I know it's going to be tricky. Going into the playoffs, I'm not playing with like that insane amount of confidence that you want to have going into your first playoff game where you feel untouchable. It can happen. The confidence will come. But as of right now, I don't necessarily feel like, oh, nobody can beat me. I'm unstoppable. I don't feel that way. But hopefully we can get to feel that way with building some momentum through a couple playoff wins. Tyler Smith, Elam, Luke. Yeah, that's the one big decision that I want to make that I think is logical. I think Luke needs to be the tight end. I find Ferguson just really slow, so I don't really like him. Luke's going to play there now. And then I want to spend my points on my staff points on things that are actually going to help me in this game. So you could go offensive, there's all these. I could do throw power for my quarterback, which honestly is always a good one. +2 throw power, +1 catching, throw under pressure, all the above. Let's win. The Bears are a tough team. It's going to take a locked-in Brett. We have not been perfect, but we need to be perfect now. So find a way to win Wildcard weekend. Okay, playoff football. I usually would say, don't play any different than how you've played throughout the season. Avoid switching anything up. I think we need to play a little bit different. I think in order to win today, we are going to have to go in with a slightly different approach on everything and just hope that we can do some good things. That's sort of what I'm getting at. Is I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing to play a little bit different. Okay, find a way here.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams.
Oh, wow, good defense. They're done.
Left side, but it's
easier and better completions.
There it is. There it is. 4th down. Good defense. He doesn't like the man coverage. I said when I got this team that this was a really good man-on-man team. I promise I said that. And then I just proceeded to run zone all year. That was what I did. I just said this is such a good man team.
Throughout the remainder of this game.
Wow.
Got the hook up there to Odunze.
Okay, and
he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams.
Fumble.
This one complete right side.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
Give up the middle with Swift.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They put a receiver in motion to the left. Here's Williams on first and 10.
Someone's going to make a move. Send him. Send him and play the middle. He's either going to ruin his game here or make his game. That's good. That's big. Second down. Like I said, he's either going to completely destroy everything on that play or make a play to win it. Okay, come on.
You have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Wow, he actually threw it.
That one, take it in. Touchdown, there.
Dang, good read. Good read.
On the ground, here's the rookie who played Penn State at Austin.
Second down and 6.
A short gain up to the 20. TJ Edwards there on the stop. They'll stick with him again. No dice there.
Third
He is
down.
met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. First down away.
Oh boy, he's starting the game with really sound run defense.
A shotgun snap for Prescott.
Luke, who I think is going to be a big difference maker.
He'll get this one complete.
Automatic. First down.
Dak going to throw it here on first down.
Luke again. What a substitution. What a substitution. What a great substitution.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak.
Easy Pickens. Easy Pickens. First and goal.
On the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And
this one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds?
Really?
CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Really? Act shocked. I am shocked on that one.
And goal.
Oh, that takes away a lot of my
ability
to just like come out here and run. Yeah. He got stuck on his line though, which means CeeDee Lamb's going to work more than okay, we got it back. 7 seconds.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift.
Okay.
Nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch. And very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
And he will go all the
Oh boy, nice throw.
down Chicago. He is shining.
This is going to be a fight, folks. It's going to be a fight.
drive will start on the ground. From the shotgun, it's Dak. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Really good defense. Oh, Brett. Come on.
Dak facing 3rd and long. He's going to look for the home run ball. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively.
That had potential. That had potential to be one of my best throws.
They put Pickens in motion.
Oh, goodness.
They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Sideline and intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Owens.
He stopped me. I can't be mad. It's the same thing that's plagued us this entire year. It's an inability to to move in crucial situations at all. I'm just getting bounced. Holy smokes. Okay.
And 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He'll get this underneath to throw. It's Williams. Little short pass.
Boy, because this will put him in a spot. Like, just tell me you're joking. That's what I'm doing. It was PI with Micah Parsons.
It's a big play there on 3rd down, but there is a marker down, and that.
Oh, they got me for passing interference, which is fair. I did run into him, like I definitely did. Oh boy, I'm fighting it right now, guys. I promise you I am.
Now Williams.
Please. Like, come on! That's not a good read. Pick that and we go 14. I think we get ball. Like, pick that and we go in to half decent. Shoot, guys. Okay, score after half and then get a stop. Still very much in this game. Just not the hottest start. Please. Go! Go! Go, Turpin!
He gets free inside the 20.
That prolongs the game. Allows him. If he makes a mistake, I can win this. And I know he can make a mistake.
Here's Williams now to throw. He'll swing this out.
Cut in, please. Okay, so that kick return gained like a ton of confidence on this side. And now, like, it just kind of changes the entire outlook on the game, if I'm being honest.
To his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Now he takes off. Not Williams.
Had it. I'm lurking at him. Oh, I've been trying to get him to throw that. I kid you not. That's where you guys know where I get my most lurks. I kind of like go and just surprise people. Like, boom.
And establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased.
Throwing is Williams. That complete to Swift.
4 down. 3 here is a win. Not necessarily a win of the game, but 3 here is a win in general.
On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. Taking off, he'll try to get there. In motion. On 1st and 10, it's Williams.
Like, you gotta tip your cap. Oh my gosh!
Are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line.
Oh my goodness! I thought I had him, man. I really thought I had him right there.
Putting the tight end in motion. They'll run with Swift.
There's a good hit. This touchdown was very important.
Of this third. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. third down. It's Williams from the gun.
This could be the game. This could be the game. Oh,
It is
nice.
brought in the end zone.
Tip your cap.
Touchdown,
Credit
Bears.
where it's due, man.
Santos for the
Credit where
extra
it's due.
point.
That was patience. Very good patience. Oh boy, I'm cold as
The
ice.
kick
I
is
really
good.
am.
And Dak to throw. And that's a drive continues. Open man down
think
the
I'm not out
field
of it.
is chirping.
I'm not out of it, and I have not been that bad.
Inside the 25-yard line.
One kind of stop really put the.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back.
Second, it's just that he's gonna have the ball. If I can score here,
They knew that
big
blitz
if.
was coming.
If I can score
They
here.
held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a.
And that is
One stop.
He's in. They'll start on the ground with Swift. Here's Williams. That's complete. to
That
Moore
second,
on the right
like-
side. And that's going to be a first down.
His
A
first
pickup
read, I've
of
been
9.
close. It's like the fact that he's been able to like go and get to his second read as well as he has. That's what's killed us this game.
They're trying the left side with Swift. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
Oh, we're on the verge of another disaster for the Cowboys in the playoffs.
Here's 2nd and
A
6.
disaster for me personally.
They'll drop to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he
Yeah,
can
now
do
he
after the
uses
catch.
tennis.
Now the Cowboys gonna
The
take
last
a
chance,
timeout.
the last dance,
And they'll get
whatever you want
together
to call
prior to the
this.
second down play.
You can call it whatever you want to call it. This is it. This is our last chance to get him off the field.
To throw is Williams. That's caught left side.
Okay, so like I said, hopefully you guys do have a replay footage. He threw a streak touchdown against us.
They'll come up for first
I think my
and 10.
plan needs to be.
Play action now. Prescott. He'll throw it left.
I actually don't know.
as his
I don't know if I
running
have a plan.
All right, so there's really
I
three
started
areas
talking
that
as if I did. I don't know if I
running
actually
back
have
has to
one.
excel. Number one, the
Try and score here.
Number two,
But yeah, just
the
an
excellent
inability to get
reliable
off
pass
the field in
protection,
big
and maybe
situations is
bigger
why we
than all
lost
of them,
today.
you
Like,
have
it
to be
was
at least
so
serviceable
evident the
out of
entire
the
time.
backfield in the passing game.
He'll let
Just
this
a
go.
clear
Pickens.
struggle of
This is
consistency
one of
all
those
season.
situations that plays directly
Crunch
into the hands
time,
of the
like in
defense
big
because
moments,
they know
not
this
rising
offense
to
has
the
to be
occasion, but
one-dimensional.
folding.
This has to be a pass. So
Like,
what do they do?
all those
They
things
bring in
together
extra
is why
defensive backs.
we're
They
here.
clog up the back end, and at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go.
That's what use that timeout.
And he's going to
Give
be
us an
brought
onside kick
down
chance.
inside.
Find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And they'll throw again. Dak.
Onside kick,
It's
folks.
going to be a touchdown.
Onside kick chance.
Done yet. On for the PAT.
You never win your season
is
from that. I think I'm gonna try and get Arch. If I'm being honest. I think it's the move. I think I have to
The
try
kick
and.
is good. Important extra point.
I think that has to
The
kind of be
difference
what's on my
is
mind
just
right now.
3, a field goal here
Let's
in
try
the
and get
fourth
Arch
quarter.
Manning, and
The timeouts
go from there.
are gone, so this becomes a
if we
must.
get
They're
this,
gonna line up
obviously
on the
great.
onside
If
kick.
not, we didn't deserve it.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Dang, GG's folks. I wish I could say that was a good season, but it wasn't.
Now the offense could just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation. Take a couple knees.
Seeing it on my face in real time, I'm just
They'll
disappointed in
start
myself.
this one with a 3 tight
I really
end
am.
look.
I'm sick of losing. I'm really sick of it.
Here's a give left side. Here we go. One final play. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may
GG. Okay, I'm going to go try and find the play where he scored to end it so that I can put that in when
as they are moving on.
Yeah.
They got into the playoffs as a wild card.
We don't have it, but yeah, you can see 3rd and 6, Romo Doomsday. I'm disappointed. I'm sad. You're going to see someone else's perspective for probably a little bit, and then we can talk drafts and everything, but I'm sick of it, man. I'm sick of disappointing you guys, and I'm sick of losing. I don't know how I'm losing to these dudes. Like, I went 2 years without losing to that guy. Oh my gosh. I'm a mess. I'm bad. I am bad right now.
Oh my goodness. Alright, come on. Alright, good defense. Oh, zig route. Damn. Cool though. Get his ass. I don't feel like talking about that right now. No, alright.
Throwing now is Gino. Quick hitter. Back to throw, Smith.
Good catch.
From the 50, it's Smith.
Come on.
Short throw caught by Flowers. And Gino down a throw. Firing quick. Smith throwing again.
Good pass.
That's going to be caught for a Raider. Remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone.
Get his ass. Let's go.
And a lot of that was through the passing game.
I seen it. Yeah, he had a tutty, but he wasn't gonna throw that bitch.
And because offensively, we know that they're not
Thank you, sir. Come on.
you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body.
Let's go. We get ball at half. Let's 2 o'clock. I don't really care.
Hands it off out of the gun. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could.
Alright, this is the big second down here. Anyways.
Now Gino.
Run backwards. I probably would have just took the 2 minute. I don't know why people use timeouts before the 2 minute. I've never been that type of guy. That was so perfect. You couldn't have gotten a better run than that. Alright, here. Low-key getting the first down gives him the ball back for sure. I mean, he has 2 timeouts. No, it doesn't give him the ball back because he has 2 timeouts. You know what? I think I got A. Yeah. I'm full. I don't want you to get the ball back. I genuinely don't. I'll take my 3 here. I get ball at half. If I lose off of being conservative, I lose. If I lose off of being conservative, I do. Alright, come on, Genty. Have the Raiders won a bowl in these leagues? I haven't seen nobody win with the Raiders yet. Or at least what I know. I don't know. They could have. Somebody, if you're in the leagues, let me know. What did that one do? Oh, he called his timeout? Okay. Perfect. 6-7. I just been shit on the highway. Alrighty. Let's throw a dot here. Let's cook up a pass. Oh my goodness. Give me it again. Quick. He's gonna go there. His dumb ass. Brocky. Come on, Brock. Oh man, what do we do, chat? 30 seconds left. Does he get 3? Does he get 3? With 30 seconds, does he? I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think he gets 3. If he does get 3, I'll take the tie. Go with ball at half. I don't know. Normally, y'all know me. I go for it, but it didn't seem like a good time, you know. It's cool though. Take 3, yeah, I'm taking 3. This is going on TD too, so all y'all watching this now, y'all gonna see me probably double if you watch this video still. And this gets it to field goal range. Alrighty. I know what to do here. I'm going to Madden. What Madden was that? You people did that dumb. Oh my god. Wrong formation. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. Wait, am I sturdy? I'm sturdy. Haha. 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 Yo, the had 2 touchdowns open. He had 2 touchdowns wide open. I'll get 3. No! What is that? And I'm streaming. I'm kind of scared to kick the ball. I ain't gonna hold you, chat. Oh, I released that so early. Alright, let's go. What the f? You let him bomb me over top? Yeah, I did, bro. I did. I'm not even about to get the first down. No. Oh, he killed him. Oh my goodness. I didn't mean to do press hike yet. I did not mean to press hike yet. He killed him though. He cool. 5 or 6 Super Bowls, so. Nigga, come on. Let's go. I need another one. Didn't I win the last one? I won the last one, right? The last one was the I think I did win the last one. Wait, no. No, I didn't. I chatted. Eagles won. Damn, I'm about to say. I won 2, lost 1, won 1, lost 1, won 1. Got him. I nigga Gino, man. Come on, now we in the front. In control. Bro, come on. He's in a. Yep, spin into him. Spin into him. Okay, we're good. K3 him. Message retracted. Get it out. Get it. Little dumb. Get off me. I could probably run the ball against this, but I don't want to. My confidence back up. TP. Let me calm down. Good pancake, Bowers. I'm trying to pull him down. I don't know. I was 2-5, chat. I started the season 2-5. I thought I wasn't gonna be here the second day. I started throwing dumb passes. TD said, "Hold on, pause the lead." I was like, "All right, copy. Tomorrow we're gonna regroup. I might play." I never ended up going where I needed to go, so I was able to play league. Now I was just about to ask. You know what I'm saying? Imagine I went outside. Imagine I had a life. What's he throwing here? Nope, you're not gonna get that same pass. But that is a cover 4 beater though. Bad. That is pretty bad. You have to blitz him every time he's in that. He's running 2 comeback routes to the outside and just 2 posts. That is nice. I'm taking that from you, bro. I don't know what his tight end is doing. I'm probably gonna play it back and watch, but I'm taking that from you, bro. That's nice. This game's not over though. He could literally score quick and get a stop. So we got, you know, there's no way again, right? Oh wow, that shit trash. Yeah, I would say no way again. Not again. He might even hit the comeback routes this time. We just gonna play up top. We gonna go left and switch stick right. Go left, switch stick right. On 3rd and long. And I'm blitzing my whole entire, like, what more do you want me to do, bro? Crosby has his takeover. What more do I need to do? Switch stick, switch stick, switch stick. Oh my goodness. I don't even need to. Get him out of here. Yo, TDBarrett fans, sub up. Click right below. Everybody watching this, it's the end of Madden. All 90,000 of you. Just do it. Just do it. Like, over the past month, have I got superior better than these niggas? Because I'm fake playing about to ass. And I got cheated out in one Super Bowl. I ain't going to hold you. Oh, little boy. Oh. 6'5", 96 speed. I ain't gonna hold you, gang. I can't even lie to you, bro. I'm starting Madden 26 off with the Raiders. I'm not even gonna hold you, bro. Should win. Humphrey, Alexander, a 98 speed Wiggins, Hamilton, nigga. How the from Madden? I don't even think Jair matters that much in real life. He may just be mid, but from Madden that hurts. He can have it. He can have it. I got a Glock 19 with a fucking 6'2". What the like, bro? I don't understand how this team got this good. Look, DB 96 speed. There he goes. Baby girl, let's get a pick 6. I don't understand that. It's me, not you, bro. Baby girl, let me see you do your dance. Let me see you twirl. Answer me over. Somebody told me Gina was ass. 2-5 with a dream, bro. Remember it. 2-5 with a dream. Sosa started talking so much. I think that's what made me play. Sosa started talking so. Hey, my lips look a little chapped. Sosa started talking so much, bro. I'm out of here though, y'all. You know what I'm saying? GG's. Every time we pull up, you see a stream. Click on the stream. I'm probably winning. 99.7% chance of winning. The other 3%, I'm crashing out. 0.3. You know what I'm saying? I can't even talk. I'm really lost for words right now. You know, Randy Moss is just becoming a regular thing. At this point, I don't even want to look at this trophy. You know, I just want to talk to y'all. How's y'all day going? This was about to ass, though. This is about to ass, bro. God damn. Cause even like if I do lose a game, I swear to God, I really don't think nobody in this league who could be better than me in this league. No cocky. I might have to start winning, cause I might, for me, get a couple boots or something. Get told to sit out for a couple of leagues or something.